Hey everybody, my name is Fair2 and welcome back to Genshin Impact for what it's going to be Act 2 of the Song of the Welcome Moon quest, or the Krai quest. So we've already done In the Shadows of the Night, which is Act 1. And trust me, it's probably two parts, I believe, I'm not too sure. But what we're going to be doing is Rest Beyond Reach, Song of the Welcome Moon Act 2. And it is another half of the story where we're going to solve a mystery like, why is Llama afraid, or the animals are afraid of Flins, or the fact that still a mystery of Columbina, maybe, or what else is happening here. So let's go ahead and start the
The Wild Hunt assault on Star Sand Shoal, you mean? Huge wave. First I've ever seen of that size. Good thing it was so brief.
No, I mean there's been another to the north of Nasha Town.
What? How many does that make in the last couple of days now? What are the Lightkeepers playing at?
Can't be helped. There are only a handful stationed on our side in the first place, and the cannon hasn't been fixed yet either. They've been strained to breaking point for a while now, I'll bet.
I'm bugging out if this goes on much longer. And here you all told me this was a good place to do business. Fool me once, I say.
Hey now, this could be our big break. My second eldest brother made his fortune off wild hunt attacks, you know. Come on, let's get moving. There won't be anything left for us if we're late.
Left for us to scavenge. I did hear about an overturned cargo vehicle over there.
Hey.
Of course they know me. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. I'm listening.
Should have told them that those are dangerous thoughts.
They are, forget it. I doubt they're the only ones thinking like that.
Guess you're right. Even if we solve this wild hunt problem, they'd probably just jump headfirst into some new danger if they thought they could earn some quick more.
Some self-reflection might not be unwarranted, you know.
Paimon will have you know that when it comes to staying out of trouble, greed and cowardice make the perfect
Should
match.
you really be proud of that? Still, the Wild Hunt's been getting wilder ever since we foiled that mysterious Phantom's plan at Star Sand Shoal. The two of them seem closely connected, and that Phantom may very well attack again, even though we know almost nothing about it. In fact, where would we even begin with such an investigation?
Hey look! Aino and Inefa are here in Nasha Town! Oh, considering what those people said earlier, do you think they're here to fix that cannon?
Let's go say hello.
Dying to know something, aren't you? You totally zoned out just now.
It's like you can read my mind. I was wondering if you'd be willing to carry around the moon mare instead.
What? No! Paimon doesn't want to spend her days running from that thing. Anyway, let's just go, shall we?
Indeed. And at the beginning of Act 2, as started. Alright.
Familiar faces identified. Our good friends, the Traveler and Paimon.
Whoa, free manual labor detected.
Okay, that's uncalled for.
Those evaluations could not be more different.
Exactly. Might I ask who this is?
This is Sosi, Sergeant Major of the nearby Lightkeepers. He's stationed here in this town.
Wait, that means...
He's a Ratnik.
He is Flins' superior, as far as position is considered.
Pleasure to meet you all.
This is the Traveler and Paimon, friends of ours. They're experienced adventurers who are new to Krai.
Hi there.
Pleased to meet you. Were you talking about the cannon by any chance?
Indeed. The sooner we can get it firing again, the quicker we can ease our current predicament. 2 more wild hunt incursions have come sweeping in at different locations after the last one at Star Sand Shoal. Our manpower is already stretched as it is. This is more than we can handle.
Hasn't Flint's gone back to your HQ to ask for reinforcements? When will they arrive?
Huh. Has he now?
Yeah. That's what he said he was gonna do anyway.
He hasn't contacted me about that yet. As per standing orders, he should be leading a team to root out the Wild Hunt. But I haven't received any reports for a while now. Well, he does act outside the remit of his orders sometimes. I'm a superior, yes, but I wouldn't say I have much control over his actions.
So, he made the call for backup on his own initiative?
Hard to say. Contacting HQ's a tricky business. I should know, I've tried. They either refuse my requests outright or end up dragging their feet. And all the while, we're the ones who have to deal with the Wild Hunt, which, by the way, can strike anywhere in Krai without warning, sweeping across vast swaths of land. This has been a real test of our endurance, to say the least. We need to send our personnel where they're needed most. A single missive will not do much to change HQ's attitude, I fear. Flins understands this well enough, I'm sure.
What the? Who is this beautiful, gorgeous character here? He sounds nice enough, but it feels like he's hiding something. This whole spiel sounds like a smokescreen.
We usually sort our foes ahead of time into ones that our rat Nikki will take care of and ones that we'll target using the cannon. I finished the preliminary dispatch work already, but this cannon...
She's been going back and forth for a couple of times now.
Okay. Hurry up, I know. Fix this, I know. You fix it if you're in such a hurry. That, or bring me some snacks. This is tiring work over here.
Could you at least tell me how long we'll be delayed? We're way past our scheduled firing time.
Well, that's your fault for firing too often recently. Machines get overworked too, you know. You could try thinking about their feelings for once, maybe. Sorry, what? A machine's feelings?
Yeah, engineer thing.
In layman's terms, this refers to wear and tear. As such, a machine is more liable to fail the unhappier it becomes. The exact probability here would be...
Oh, look, it's the butler.
All right. I'm not good at this stuff, I know that. But let me stress that we Lightkeepers are the primary financial backer of this cannon. And our backing does cover the fees for subsequent repair and maintenance.
And I'd say that was a good deal for you. You should thank the Kuuvahki Craft Shop. That means me, by the way, for making you such a huge and powerful weapon for such a measly price. Do you even know how much it would have cost you if you bought all the parts legit and fresh off the assembly line?
Reminder, your future snack budget will have to be halved without the long-term commission payment, I know. Calculating a viable and cheaper option. Lavender melon candy.
What? No! Absolutely not! Let me think, all right? It should take maybe 3 more hours?
She gets to work just for free candy? Snacks? Well, that's more saved.
Wouldn't this place be crawling with more monsters than there are fungi and Sumeru by
Oh
now?
yeah.
That might not be the concern you think it is. The monsters of the Wild Hunt are only active in the immediate vicinity of its attacks. They will not spread any further, on their own initiative at least. We Lightkeepers will also keep an eye on those areas, both to monitor the monsters and to prevent people from entering the cannon's blast
How
radius.
big is the radius?
That said, I'm afraid I can't wait 3 hours before dispatching manpower to the locations that the cannon won't be firing on.
And here's where my need for manual labor comes in. There are some checks I haven't finished yet, but with your help, I can get the repairs done sooner. Wait, but we don't know a thing about this stuff. How much help will we
I mean, we
need?
once did work in the Mid-Fortress of Meripede using stuff, but yeah.
You'll be fine, trust me. Just take this. Oh, and this. Whoa! Ugh, this book is so heavy. And what is this?
Oh, look at that. It's an I Know book.
You can use Beep Boop Pizza to run diagnostics on the cannon. It'll tell you what to do. And this book will help you understand Beep Boop Pizza.
Beep boop beep. It's an Effa. It's a mini Effa. Aw, look at it.
This cannon was built using more than 50 components from different factories and manufacturers. Aino has bound the manuals into one volume. Also, please note, the device's name is Birgitta.
Birgitta. Okay.
So, it's manuals all the way down, huh?
Yeah.
Yep. And if you're quick about this, we might just cut our time to fire down by a whole 2/3. thanks.
We'll do what we can.
I'll go with you.
Nice. So you'll check the outside and Anefa inside. Come find me in the control room once you're
Wait.
done. Cool? Cool.
This is the cannon?
Instructions received. Please go about your work seriously as well, Aino. No snacking while I'm
yeah,
away.
don't you dare.
Hey, a little snacking will also improve my efficiency by 2/3.
Aw, let's give her Snickers. Or something more good. I mean, I'll do anything for anything that's made with peanut butter. Wait, who's this? Special guest fashion consultant.
Some of these people have no
Let me ask you. Some people have no taste whatsoever. Yeah, no wonder it's like Fashion Nita she is. Fashion consultant. Look at her outfit. Aesthetic wasteland. Street chick has its own fashionable charm. Alright. Yeah, I'm not earning any points with you.
Aino's explanations for things that don't interest her are a bit meh, aren't they? Or is that just how geniuses
Neither.
are? Isn't Beep Boopita just following us around? Sure doesn't seem as smart as she said it is. How are we even supposed to know what to check?
We might not be at the right spot yet. There's probably some condition we haven't triggered. Give it a left tap on the screen. Pow, pow.
I've watched Anefa perform routine repairs before. It seems some sort of maintenance port must first be found, and then this small robot will automatically interface with it.
Ah, so you're in the know. Nice. Well, oh, what does that port look like?
Now that I'm not so sure
Damn it.
of. Let's search around together and see what the robot reacts to.
Works for Paimon.
Works for me. Yeah, we're just grinding. Finding things.
Is this it? Probably not. Or this one? Oh, ew! Stinks of machine oil.
Nope, not here either. That's one.
That thing over there looks promising.
Where? Oh, yeah! It does. Let's try it
That's
out.
so obvious, to be honest. Alright, so how do I do this? Never
Whoa!
mind.
It's flying! Does that mean we got it right? So, what do we do
Let
now?
me give it a try. Alright, so press the button to adjust Brigida's height. Touch the light beam, hence to collect the signals fired from the cannon. Once enough signals has been collected, Brigida can complete her inspection and produce her results. Once Brigida enters signal input mode, maintain her height so that she remains close to the light beam, and wait for her to finish inputting the signal. Let's go ahead and start checking. Oh no. It's Flappy Bird. It is Flappy Bird. Okay. I think this is Flappy Bird. And challenge good. Flappy Bird. All green.
Wow, what do you know? Aino was right. We got this working without understanding a thing Beep Boopita said.
Still, it's impressive how you figured things out right away.
Benefit of experience, that's all. I figured out puzzles 100 times more complex before.
Paimon's up next, along with this stupidly heavy
You're
book.
weak.
Ugh, let's see. Should be just like checking a dictionary, right?
Look at this. I can't imagine if she can hold an encyclopedia from the academia. Their books are bigger than that. But manuals? Criminy.
The matching result for this symbol is... check passed. All systems normal. Wait, is that it?
Well, it is green, so yeah.
Well, as they say, no news is good news.
Yeah, guess you're right. Just feels like we did all this stuff for nothing, that's all. On to the next spot, then.
Yeah, something's bound to go wrong. I can feel it. Huh, there's another one right there. And right here.
Paimon's getting the hang of this now. It's this thing, right?
I'll handle it.
And this time...
What the?
Huh? Why are you angry? Oh, huh. Looks like its expressions are also prompts of a kind. Which page is that on?
It's...
Oh. We need to take note of the order in which his eye colors change. Purple,
Please stop.
red.
My eyes.
Hey, slow down!
Please.
Paimon didn't catch
Please stop.
that.
What? Are we playing some Japanese role game?
What? So now we've got musical prompts
Yeah.
too?
Beep, boop, boop, boop.
Weren't you only supposed to be a beep-boop machine?
What? Okay.
All right, one final stop. This was quite a trip,
Yeah,
huh?
definitely.
Agreed. I must say, you two have a talent for maintenance work. A bit shaky at points, but not bad for your first job.
Good eye. Paimon's the real deal when she deals for real, you know.
Really, I'd have liked to share the load, but you were really getting into it, and I didn't want to
Yeah,
interrupt.
we're on the momentum.
Ugh, couldn't you have mentioned that earlier?
Anyway, let's get this all done in one go. Alright, let's start checking again. Alright, then down, down, down. Oh. Okay. Down slowly, then upwards. There we go. All done. So what does that mean? Does the book say anything about that? I think that's caution, danger.
A pictorial prompt this time. Don't worry, Paimon's just about gotten the hang of which prompts are listed
And
where.
you're getting stronger holding that book.
We gotta take note of the flashing patterns. One yellow flash, nothing for 2 seconds, then 2 yellow flashes means the components here are overdue for regular maintenance. Maintenance is a high priority task. The device will be rendered inoperable until it is complete. Switch Beep Boopita to input mode to send out a signal to unlock components. The description of input mode isn't on this page. Ugh, more page flipping.
She's doing my... After more page flipping.
That was a real struggle. Well, Paimon needs a break now.
I don't think I could choose anything, so...
Yeah, good work indeed. But it seems this input mode requires some additional work to operate.
I was trying to read this, so... After more page flipping, then even more page flipping, Paimon manages to adjust the little robots as instructed. Allow me. So... Let's start checking again. Okay. There we go. Oh, damn it. Okay. So I gotta make it stay in the beam. It's gotta go upwards this time. No, too high. Oh, oh. No, no. Get back up there. Haha. Alright. There we go. Flappy Bird and its damned finest. Okay.
Well, looks like we're all good. We can remove this thing now.
What is it anyway?
I've no clue, frankly. But whatever. I got a feeling we've all given up trying to figure this cannon out. I'll go get the replacement component. We should be done once we pop it in here. What do you think? Maintenance work's easier than running errands, wouldn't you say?
That's for sure. We're counting on you, Sosie. You know what? Paimon took him for the stony type at first, but he's actually a pretty nice guy. Let's wait for him here, huh?
Yeah, another good thumbnail right here, maybe.
Are your tasks complete?
Hey, Neva.
Yep. Sosie's gone to get the replacement component. We'll be done here once we put it on.
Allow me to check against the recorded data. Yes. This component is approaching its replacement deadline. The cannon will generate immense recoil when fired. If this is not controlled, the firing platform will become misaligned. This part is designed to anchor the cannon and ensure accuracy when aiming.
Huh. So, if the cannon isn't fixed in place, Will it start spinning around like some kind of massive firework?
A novel analogy, but an apt one. The large-scale damage that might follow would be undesirable by anybody's standards. This component is currently easily damaged. The materials are not up to par, and there are still some design flaws. But Aino and I are working to improve it. Estimated waiting time remaining 7 minutes. Would you like a crumb
Yes,
pocket?
please.
Yeah! Dessert's just the best after a hard day's work.
Indeed.
Certainly. It will be ready shortly.
Where is it? No.
Observation. Freshly baked krumkake results in the most efficient improvements upon human happiness indices. As such, I activated an internal heater before starting repairs.
Where did she pull that out from? Bakery from the bake. You know what? I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna not think about that on that.
Thanks for the treat. Aino's lucky to have
Thanks
you.
for the food. Sure enough, Susie returned 7 minutes later on the dot.
Thanks. Things went great over here too. So, as we agreed, I'll have the cannon up and firing in no time.
Understood. I will inform the inhabitants of Nasha Town and have them make preparations for the shock and noise that will inevitably ensue.
And I'll inform the Ratniki stationed around Wild Hunt anomalies to make sure they fall back in a timely fashion. Thanks for your kind assistance. I better make a move. Ratniki from other sites should have sent reports back here, and I'll need to sort them out promptly.
Righty then. See ya. Bet this huge cannon's a real sight when it fires.
I think so.
That is correct. A huge crowd tends to gather on its own accord on such occasions. Pure, bright energy rays have never failed to inspire obsessed admirers. If you are interested, you can come back later to behold it in all of its glory.
Sure. We did help fix it after all. It'd be weird if we didn't want to see it in action.
A reasonable thought. But before that, I'd like to investigate the Wild Hunt first.
Oh yeah. Wonder where that strange phantom went. Never mind what it's doing. Let's try our luck at the flagship. See you later, guys. Just be sure not to miss my masterpiece in action.
Okay, so let's speak with Eva and Aino.
Checking snack stock. Lower than expected. Please, explain, Aino.
Oh, you in trouble.
Later. Can't you see I'm busy? You know, saving the poor, anxious inhabitants of this town?
No excuses, Aino. No excuses. But I'm gonna take a break for a bit, and I shall be back. Alright. So I made it to the bar.
Is it just Paimon? Or are there more people here now? Oh, just as well, since we're sniffing for intel and all.
Well, might as well go in and ask around.
And maybe, just maybe, let's get some of their berries and fried meat too, huh? We still haven't had it yet.
Ah, now you show your true motives.
Oh, come on. Why so uptight?
I cried for my wallet.
Excuse me, are you guests? If you wish to return to your room while the banquet is on, please use the side door.
No, we're not heading back to our room. Are we not allowed in here right now?
That is correct. Only those invited to the banquet may enter. Our goal is to ensure that our regulars can enjoy peace of mind and comfort, so that they can speak freely with one another.
So, how does one get invited then? Or name your price?
Familiar with our ways already, I see. But here in Krai, channels hold equal value to Mora. I am but a lowly employee, so you'll have to forgive my inability to help in this matter.
It's fine. Can't be easy being you. Looks like we'll have to switch channels then.
And I know just the person.
Never, right? The Curatorium does seem to already have an amazing intel network up and running. But if we ask her straight up, she'll likely squeeze us for all we're worth.
Good point. Let's not be quite so forward then.
Ooh, Paimon's got a plan. Lama got Never to help her prep some medicine, right? We'll be heading to Hisi Island later anyway to ask Lama to help us use the moon marrow. Couldn't we deliver the medicine while we're at it? If Never doesn't mention a payment, we can cash our services in as a favor. If she does, then we can use it to haggle.
Paimon being the demon of nagging. Oh, sorry, I hit my mic. A cunning plan if I ever heard one.
The thought of Mora made it worth the effort of thinking up. Come on, let's go!
Paimon, truly devious. Alright, so let's head to the Curatorium, which is not too far from here. Yes, sirree. Maybe.
Hey, Black Cat, we're here! Oh, it's you this time.
Hello, gorgeous. Yeah.
Hello, you two. What's up?
Not much. Just here to say hi. Also, we'll be going to Hisi Island later, so we can deliver the medicine to Lauma for you if you need.
How thoughtful of them. Bet they want something from me in return.
She caught on. Nah, she's smart.
Well, the faster the delivery, the better, naturally. And we're lacking free hands right now, so that would be a great help. Yehoda's gone to get the medicine, and she should be back any moment now. If you have nothing else to do, feel free to wait here. I'll have someone bring you some snacks.
Don't mind if we do then. Thanks.
You all seem busy. What's the occasion? Let me guess. The Wild Hunt?
Oh yes, I'm sure you've all heard about what's going on. Nasha Town's in turmoil, and right now everyone wants intel. Whether it's to strike it rich, save their lives, or escape whatever predicament they've found themselves in.
Ah, so you're busy making Mora. How nice.
It's not all good news, I'm afraid. We're stretched so thin that our clients have taken to competing for our services via auction. The price for taking priority slots has all but skyrocketed. In other words, we've had to suspend free intel handouts for now.
She cornered us right away. Did she guess what we really wanted from the start?
Maybe. Is there anything we could do for you then? Sorry.
If there's anything that worries me right now, it's the Wild Hunt.
That doesn't sound too hard. If you need something delivered, hit us up and consider it sent.
Is that so? But... no. Forget I said anything. I mean, you're great heroes. How could I waste your precious time on trifles like these?
As a matter of fact, there is something we'd like to know.
Is there now? You should have said so sooner. Far be it for me to extort you, of all people, for intel. But seeing as you so kindly made me an offer, I suppose I'll accept.
What's there left for us to say here?
On account of our previous cooperation.
More like our common perspective. Most who live here only wish to defend their own interests. But we are different, are we not? We both seek to resolve the chaos that the Wild Hunt has caused.
Or like make a profit off the Wild Hunt. Paimon doesn't believe a word she says.
Dissatisfied, are we? The number of commissions over at the Adventurers Guild spikes during tumultuous times, too. Would you call taking those jobs for Mora a sin?
Well, that's...
We might squeeze some advantage out of chaos, but equally, chaos could uproot everything we've built at any time. Such is the threat of the Wild Hunt today. And what business would there be left should it end in some great slaughter, or put to flight many who call Nasha Town their home? And as I understand, the two of you are here in Krai to follow a trail of clues yourselves. No?
Well, yeah.
In that case, we should keep Krai the paradise people say it is. At least, until our respective goals have been accomplished. You must understand, no force exists here that would inspire unconditional unity amongst all parties.
I do get it, but I'm not doing this just for me.
After that incident with Lauma, I'm inclined to believe you. Your selflessness is admirable, to be sure, and rare around these parts. Though it's rare for a reason, kid. Just a shame that our mysterious phantom has hidden itself well. Between that and its ability to shift shapes, It will no doubt be a most slippery customer. Really, I'd be all too glad to pass on any additional intel I gain. We make a good team, after all, don't you think? You front and center, me behind the curtain.
This is extreme cat and mouse of back and forth tug of war between trying to make a bargain and trying to make a deal. I don't know.
That does make sense. Sorry, Nefer. Paimon took you for someone who only cares about profit.
A well-placed only, indeed, Paimon. Nothing is wholly divorced from profit of some kind.
Wait, so you were ready to work with us from the start?
Why, of course. In fact, I was wondering when I might bring this up the moment you entered.
But...
Yeah, Paimon's brain stopped working.
Hey, boss, I'm back. Huh? Oh, you guys are here too?
Indeed they are. In fact, they've volunteered to deliver the medicine to Lauma on our behalf. And totally free of charge. Such kind souls, aren't they?
Really? Great! Oh, in that case, guess I'll be clocking out now.
Look at her just saying yippee when the day is done. So I feel like every time I work.
Got a few more places for you to visit right here, dear.
Huh? Haven't I already worked a few days worth of overtime already? Well, guess the extra more is pretty nice.
Thank you.
Well, we better get this medicine delivered pronto.
Wait a sec. Is this salt?
Huh? Surely not. The special medication from before wasn't salt, was it? Wait, that can't be. Let me see. This isn't right. How could it be salt?
Oh my goodness. Don't tell me you got pickpocketed and switched. Yep.
It was raining back there, so... could it have happened while I was resting at the store?
You were sleeping on the job and someone stole it from your pocket. Uh-oh. She angry.
Sorry. Sorry, boss.
Sorry.
I'll get it back right now. Trust me, I'm super fast.
You better be super stupid quick, like Super Flash. Sue me.
Hey! Slow down, you might get hurt.
Well then, any plans? If not, what say we go into town and ask around about the wild hunt?
We were thinking of doing that, but we didn't get much out of it. The townspeople are a bit wary of us, and we can't get into the flagship right now.
Ah, yes, the banquet is on today. Perfect timing. That's where we'll go.
Huh? Can you get us an invitation?
Oh, come now. What are we, sticklers for the rules?
You got another back door, huh?
Lady Nefer, a pleasure to see you. Oh, and our guests from earlier, I see.
That's right. My apologies. Consider it my fault for not having explained the banquet's rules to them beforehand.
Oh no, it was no trouble at all. Please, do come in.
Yeah, sure. Thanks.
I must stay calm.
Not even an invitation check? Oh. Paimon didn't realize Nefer was such a big shot. Yes, channels really do take you places.
After you enter, Never brings you and Paimon to a spot near the bar before walking into an inner room to talk business with the flagship's manager. Why are you being stared at again? Look at that, they're giving eyes, Paimon. Yeah.
Finally! Now, what do we...
A mechanic? Wait a minute. Is that her abilities?
Pardon me? I'm sure we're all having a good time, but I would like you all to meet a mysterious guest I invited for just this occasion.
No, hold on. What was that all about, though? Like, I saw her looking around and I see some pop-up screens. I'm guessing, is that her ability? Yeah, it's her ability. I think she can literally read minds.
I give you tonight's special guest, a renowned mixologist from Mondstadt.
I'm sorry, what?
Are you serious?
I guess potion mixing is her specialty. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor.
Nice to meet you all.
And our flying waitress.
I'm sure that no more needs to be said about Mondstadt's wine industry. After all, we are all connoisseurs of fine drink here. The special drinks menu is being set before you as we speak. Now then, for a time, let us set aside our worries and enjoy these exotic spirits from afar.
Ah, I see. A new face for the bar.
And here I was thinking, that ain't a familiar face. No wonder.
Well, it's a rare occasion to be sure. Want to order a glass or two?
Sounds intriguing.
I spoke to the owner. The bar is all yours.
Oh, great. So we went from being a potion mixologist to an actual mixologist. And I don't know what else I remember. Any other event. Flower setter, maybe, I don't know.
The recipes are available for your perusal here. Not to worry. I've taken the liberty of removing the more challenging options.
I guess we'll just have to give this a shot. Previous experience coming in handy. Who'd have thought?
How'd you set this all up so quickly?
Well, as long as you know what both sides need. Negotiations are essentially just a process of confirming the deal. No one would turn a beneficial offer down now, would they? The flagship already had plans to invite a professional mixologist from Mondstadt anyway. So consider this a trial run, with the list of drinks brought out in advance. Demyon will assist you. Serving guests with drinks will be the perfect opportunity for you. Of course, every guest will have their quirks, so you'll have to be careful not to arouse their suspicions.
Got it. We'll give it a try.
In the meantime, I'll go mingle with some of the guests who pique my interest. There'll be a little event during the banquet's second half, by the way. See you then.
Okay, so I guess I have to be a mixologist then. Yeah.
Hello. How may I assist?
Make some drinks. This is a mini drink. So the customer ordered a boreal watch. Okay, so here you can view the types of quantities and stuff. Alright, so we need tea, milk, and mint. I'm a little young to be mixing drinks, but here we are. Here you are.
Good work. Now then, get the drink to the guest. Wouldn't want to keep them waiting.
Do I have to physically get them that? I guess I better do.
Ever consider returning to Snezhnaya?
Would I be killing myself with fright here if that was enough context?
Take the opportunity to gather some intel.
Tell you what, I envy people like you. I'm like a man in a leaking boat, soon to be food for the fish. I wouldn't come to this dump if there were any better place to be.
Come now. Surely it isn't that bad. You've still got the light keepers.
You trust them? I wouldn't. Wouldn't trust anyone, really. We're stuck with the wild hunt here. The Snezhnayans can't be bothered, the Lightkeepers can't spare the people, and everyone else, they're a mess. I'd sooner put an ounce of faith into that cannon. Forget it. Let's just drink. Let's see if this new mixologist is worth the billing.
Alright, let's mix the second drink. So we're both pretending to be, being a bartender. Good disguise. Well, eavesdropping.
Hello.
Let's go mix another drink. So, what does the other customer want? Alright, the customer ordered a bubbly dusk, so we need juice, caramel, and wine. I was hoping I could do the shaking, but we're just literally mixing. Ah!
Good work. Now then, get...
Alright, I'm skipping that because he's going to say the same thing over and over and over. Alright, so... fancy drink for a fancy lady.
Lions will stand idly by if this wild hunt problem gets any worse.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Yeah.
They look like they give a hoot about anything other than their precious research.
Hey! Over there, negotiate prices.
Alright.
fall further into chaos.
You've got a plan for that then.
Hard to say. But what I can say is that the situation in Mashatown will get out of hand if that cannon isn't fired soon. That gun's a symbol. The most solid proof that ordinary folks like us can stand up against the Wild Hunt.
Or Witcher.
Wait. What are you angling for exactly?
I guess let's just be discreet again.
Well, what if that was nothing but an illusion?
I guess being right there is just too much. You know, easy.
For our sakes at least.
Surely this town is still of value to those.
I like how the sounds of the conversation is just distant.
Value.
Be glad there's subtitles here.
There's no place but Mashatown. And we're putting its life and ours in their hands.
I recommend using headphones for this.
Let's just see how this plays out first.
Seems like they're all talking about the cannon already. Guess that's why Sosie was so anxious.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Hello. How may I assist?
Let's say make more drinks to our third customer. Alright, what do you want? Soothing summer, so you want a mint, lemon, mint, and wine. Not sure if it's gonna be in order, but I don't think it really matters, does it? Lemon juice, mint juice, and wine.
Good work.
Thank you. Alright, who is our customer for today? He's an engineer.
Oh, so this order was yours, huh?
Indeed. So, any notable news?
Oh, and I like this little handy here, just making a spy work here. So not for the moment.
Ah, you two must be Nefer's friends. A pleasure to meet you. If you've got a moment, let's have a drink. On my tab, of course.
Paimon doesn't recall there being any other orders right now. Sure then, we can take a break.
Then come, sit. Timyon, 2 wildberry trails if you would. Without alcohol, much obliged. Hints is the name. I help out at the Rossum workshop in town. They usually put me in charge of making and repairing simple machines.
Paimon's name is Paimon. Pleased to meet ya.
I'm Fervin. They call me the honorary cocktail knight. I don't know. Oh well.
Ah, yes, I've heard. Lots of knights over there in Mondstadt. I imagine your title's an impressive one back home, huh?
Yeah.
We were just messing with you there.
Pretty much.
Anyway, help me keep an eye out, all right? Valuable intel will be suitably compensated.
Oh, come on. Is that how it is between us? I mean, I wouldn't even have this job if it hadn't been for your help back then.
So, you've known each other a long time?
That's right. I came to Krai with nothing at all. Would have starved on the streets if I hadn't met Nefer. She lent me money to study a craft, and even introduced me to Aino and the Voynich Guild, which is how I slowly carved out a living for myself.
That's a huge favor. Huh. So Nefer can be a nice person sometimes,
Don't
huh?
say it out loud.
Well, I'd also say she needed a willing and able machinist at her disposal.
Wait, don't we already have Aino for that?
Come now. Aino's talents are better spent on issues bigger than basic machine repair and component manufacture. I did think myself a dab hand at such work at first, but compared to her, I might as well be a trainee who couldn't weld a wire to save his life. Got the scoldings to show for it, too. It took me a long while, but I finally got to the point where I could make my own machines, and even maintain some of Aino's relatively complex ones, like Kuuvahki detectors or mechanical arms.
He's the one responsible for maintaining Yehoda's robotic arm.
So she has a prosthetic arm, huh? Robotic, huh?
Oh, speaking of that, didn't Sosie have a mechanical arm too?
That's right, one of Aino's masterful designs. I could never design one of those in my life, but if you gave me its blueprint, I could hammer one out. Nowadays, I've got regular customers, which makes for a decent keep. Even got a kid, if you can believe it. I wouldn't have, had you told me my future when I first arrived here. On the flip side, being a family man means I can't just flee this place whenever I feel like it, so I'm afraid I'm counting on you to help solve this wild hunt crisis.
All the more reason to be proactive and do your part. Wringing our hands in despair does us no good in times of crisis. Oh, wait. Just another question that's been bothering me. Have you heard anything about people seeing illusions within Wild Hunt anomalies? People they know, perhaps?
I have heard of humanoid shapes being sighted, but familiar faces? No. Most would think they'd lost their wits from fright if they started hallucinating. After all, no ordinary person could survive an assault from those monsters. Does this have anything to do with our current Wild Hunt crisis?
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
All right, I get it. I'll keep my ear to the ground for you. And naturally, my lips will stay tightly sealed.
Then we'll take our leave. Enjoy your drinks. He's a social man. You can often find him here chatting with friends, and he's had contact with all manner of clients. Since he's never heard of the Wild Hunt exhibiting the power to imitate familiar faces, might it be safe to assume that our Phantom wants to keep that a secret?
Huh. That does sound worth noting. How about we go talk to a few more people?
A good idea. And one our upcoming activity will facilitate. Let me show you how it's done. Come, back to the bar.
More bar work. Alright. Do I get to talk to you again? Nope. Never mind.
Thank you for waiting, everyone. The roulette showdown is ready to begin.
I'm sorry, what?
Finally!
Come on, let's go try our hand.
Joining us, new girl?
We'll pass.
No, you won't. The one who'll be mixing the roulette special has to take part. Those are the rules.
But...
That's Nefer's hand signal again. Let's just go with it. Sign me up.
That's more like it.
Since we have a new friend with us today, let me go over the rules in brief. The wheel before you is divided into an inner and outer circle. Participants must take turns to spin the pointer of the inner circle. Whatever beverage it stops at, our lucky contestant will drink. The drinks are divided into juice, tea, and alcohol, with that last further divided into 3 levels by intensity. Spin your way to a non-alcoholic beverage, and you'll score no points. Otherwise, you get 1 to 3 based on alcohol content. During a round of drinking, one participant may choose another with less points than them and pose a question, which the other party must then answer.
That's actually a great drinking game of truth and dare.
This sounds like it might favor those who score higher, but push your luck and you might not recall any answers you were given the next day. Defeats the purpose, wouldn't you say?
And that's why the person mixing the drinks has to take part. You know, just in case they decide to pour heavy, then sit back and watch the show.
Not that our newcomer looks like the drinking type. Either way, looks like we're in for a show.
Anything you drink will be replenished. And additionally, I have decided to sponsor a grand prize for this grand occasion. A single serving of Dark Horse.
Dark Horse? What the heck is that?
What? Do my ears deceive me? A chance to drink Dark Horse and not cry?
Okay, is it that special?
Dark Horse. Guess we'll have to take part now, huh? Indeed. The Dark Horse could be yours to enjoy, so long as your luck holds. And so long as you can remember its taste the day after. And if our lucky winner can drain the whole serving in one go, they will gain the right to ask everyone a question, regardless of their score.
Let me guess. I'm gonna be winning the Dark Horse, huh?
High risk, high reward. That's gotta be some strong alcohol.
Well, I guess it's time for us to grow up. Drink some alcohol.
Now, if there are no other questions, let us begin. Allow me to get the ball rolling. Intensity 3. Looks like I'll have to put my back into it today.
Whoa. All in one gulp. Oh, nice. My girl.
Let's go!
That's my woman.
Wow, this is kind of intense.
Oh, my turn, my turn. All right, man, fess up. You've been making a killing lately. Where's it all been coming from?
There it goes. And the drinks are
Hey,
still coming.
bro. I heard you met up with some big shot from the Voynich Guild. Mind introducing me sometime?
Jeez.
A normal drink, huh? Must be my lucky day.
We've reached the final round of the roulette showdown. Let's see who gets the last laugh.
Oh.
I gotta say, you Mondstadters really know your alcohol. These recipes are super good. Teach me, would ya?
I might teach you. For a price. A cute drunk. I like her.
I was wanting to ask about your wife. Your wife.
I've rolled non-alcoholic drinks without fail for the last few rounds. This 0-point game is no accident. Similarly, Never's been maintaining an ever so slight lead, and has been using it to ask ever so slightly probing questions. This can't be just luck. I could tell that Dobrawa was lucky enough to survive stumbling into a wild hunt, but Never's turn is...
You're up.
Huh. Ah, she left him to me. I got the dark horse. Oh.
Whoa! New face here just drew the dark horse.
Bottoms up! Bottoms up!
Oh.
Hey, will you be alright? You want to just give this one to Paimon?
I can't imagine Paimon being drunk. She'll be a zooming drunk. I don't know. It's probably grape juice.
She actually downed it in one gulp.
Nice job! No wonder you Mondstadters have such a reputation.
So, what did you see while you were inside that wild hunt anomaly?
Me? Well, what do you think? Monsters, of course.
Only monsters?
Absolutely. If there was something else, I didn't stop to see it. Just took off as fast as I could. Oh, and guess who showed up just as I'd gotten out of there? Those good-for-nothing Ratniki, that's who. If my luck had been just a little worse, they'd have found nothing but my corpse. Or whatever was left of it anyway. Either way, there's nothing in there you'd want to see.
Even those who have had a personal encounter with the wild hunt know nothing about the strange phantom we saw. It seems Never's judgment was on point.
I see some downcast faces. Why, have we all hit our limit?
Says who? I'm still raring to go.
'Cause you didn't drink that much.
In that case, let me raise another glass. To a blast of a showdown and a wonderful evening.
Hello, ma'am. Lady Nefer has ordered a fresh round of drinks. Could you deliver it to her?
I guess so. Yeah, that guy's been sitting there for quite a while.
Huh? Are they playing cards? Paimon spies some elemental dice.
Same as usual then? One die, 100,000 mora.
I'm not here to do business with you.
What's with you?
Come now, I've already ordered us drinks. Or are you looking to add another line to your ledger of arrears?
Oh, so this is a business deal.
So, let's go over this again. One die, 100,000 mora.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 600,000. Really? Never mind. 400,000.
Then we have a deal.
What the?
Come, you two. Take a seat as well.
Why is there for two, remember, right over there? That's a new face.
What are we even doing here? I can give you 3 things. The features of the Wild Hunt, the exact locations where it has appeared, and the intel we've received from the Lightkeepers. The Wild Hunt is in fact a phenomenon linked to abyssal power. Fog and monsters follow in its wake, posing a lethal danger to ordinary people. On the flip side, these monsters cannot leave the fog, so the disaster cannot spread quickly.
We already know all that.
Fair enough. Then I won't beat around the bush. Here's a map of current Wild Hunt anomalies that I snagged from the Lightkeepers, including the locations they'll soon be bombarding.
So we got one behind the research center, one over there on the beach, here, 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 here. One over there on the moon side.
That's a lot.
Yep.
We've never seen anything like this either. That's why everyone's so worked up.
That's not enough. 4 dice.
Cool it, all right? I'm not done. Now, the Lightkeepers don't want you to know this, but weirdly enough, more Wild Hunt sites have disappeared than their involvement would indicate.
Isn't that normal? They're not the only ones fighting the Wild Hunt after all. Adventurers do that too, and maybe some just go poof by themselves.
I'd agree. And really, we've always had a small, stable discrepancy between reported anti-Wild Hunt ops and anomalies cleared. That variance has become a gulf lately.
What could that even mean?
I've got 2 theories. One, that some new force is clearing the Wild Hunt out in secret. Or 2, that some Ratniki are not reporting the work they do on purpose. The odds of the former happening is low. Not many organizations can even engage the Wild Hunt. Never mind keep those operations a secret. If you're interested, I'd recommend following the latter train of thought.
Paimon doesn't really get it. What would anyone gain from doing that?
Let's just note it down first.
Now that's what I call interesting intel. No wonder you've been doing well for yourself lately. Even if you've mostly just been reselling my intel.
Please, stop. This is all I've got for you.
Oh, stop that. Why, people might start thinking me a bully. Let me give you an opportunity instead. Out of respect for your independent intelligence gathering. An answer to a simple question. For 50,000 off your debt. Have you heard of people seeing familiar faces within a Wild Hunt anomaly? Or experiencing something akin to, say, an illusion?
No, nothing like that. Nothing at all but ghostly shadows.
Nothing at all, Not even for 50,000 Mora? Either you don't take your debt seriously, or you're confident you can pay it off.
Hey! No means no, all right? This is about my dignity as an intel broker. Mora doesn't factor in here at all.
Okay. Well, that puts me at ease.
You really are the same as ever.
And you've learned quite well. Go on, then. I'll swing by again. Sometime soon, perhaps.
Ugh.
So, you're his creditor?
Indeed I am. He's resold my intel quite a few times now, pocketing the difference afterwards. Rather dishonest dealing, if I may say so, as luck would have it. He would only purchase information from me when he was just about done negotiating with his buyer. So I arranged a little something just for him. A painful lesson, you might call it.
Ooh, that sounds brutal.
Oh, I was downright beneficent in charging for that betrayal. It was more about the message, really.
Yeah, it's a good thing we're on the same team.
In any case, I believe that's all we'll get here. Let's go through what we've learned outside.
Channels are king, one would say. Well, the party's gone, and I've already done my bartending work. It is time
Here's the thing.
for me to go. Never mind.
Most of our intel seems quite dispersed, so let's try piecing it all together.
Well, first, no one else has seen that weird phantom, apart from our encounter on Star Sand Shoal.
Indeed. And we have that from multiple accounts, so each statement corroborates the others.
What in Tivak could that phantom be planning?
The wild hunt anomaly that occurred at Star Sand Shoal seems quite unique.
Agreed. Instances of the wild hunt afflicting Nod Krai in general have increased in frequency, but the phenomenon itself hasn't changed much. What you encountered must have been something special, with our mastermind concealing themselves within, in order to target the moon marrow. In which case, two questions arise. Who is this mastermind? And why would they want the moon marrow?
Additionally, that intel broker mentioned that some Lightkeepers might be withholding information. Given the inconsistencies in Flynn's words and deeds, he might be a likely suspect. But let's not share that with Never for now.
I'll continue investigating along these two lines. We can reconvene again if any progress is made.
I'm back!
There she is, our girl.
Luckily, the store owner kept the medicine bottle I left on the table safe for me. Here you go. Huh. Thanks a bunch, Yehoda. Take a break. You've earned it. Oh no, I've got work to do later. And anyway, isn't the cannon about to go off? I was watching it the whole way back, praying it wouldn't fire. Not until I got back, you know? Again, lucky me. Huh. So you're interested in that big gun? Of course. I mean, just think about it. Something that size is bound to be comprised of thousands, even tens of thousands of parts, fused in such a way that it can operate smoothly and fire off a super giant, super strong beam.
Is it just me, or does that look like a bear head to me?
Isn't that just so cool? I mean, miraculous. Like a miracle created through countless careful calculations.
It has been a while since the last time it fired. Go on, feel free to go watch. Work can wait for a while.
Thanks, boss. Anyway, y'all wanna come? It'll be worth the while and worth your wait. I swear. Might as well. Fruits of our labor and everything, you know?
Yeah, let's go. We're pretty much going that way anyway.
Woohoo! Let's go! Kaboom! Wow! What a crowd! People seem pretty excited, too. Just goes to show how big a deal this cannon is, huh? Oh, for sure. One shot, one kill, problem solved. Simple and practical. Just the way we like it. And even if that wasn't how it worked, just listen to how it roars. If that isn't power, I don't know what is. If only I had that kind of strength.
Hey, you're strong. In your own way. Don't be like that.
Hey, don't think like that. Your skills and smarts have been a big help to us, too. Really?
Oh.
You think that? Oh, I'll do my best the next time we work together. For sure.
I love her VA is just such really good at her playing her character. Yeah, she's my kind of character. Alright.
Hey, look! It's starting!
Is it supposed to be in the nighttime or in the morning? I guess in the mornings. What? Whoa. Okay. Dang. Oh, nothing goes wrong. No wonder where there's so many craters.
Nice one.
Finally, all fixed up. Nothing to fear now.
Awesome! Felt that one in my bones. Whew. That sure was powerful. And pretty dazzling, too. Guess that's why everyone's been counting on this thing. Surely the wild hunt doesn't stand a chance.
Perhaps we should use it more often. It would certainly save the Lightkeepers a whole lot of running around.
I feel so alive right now. Overtime. Ha! It's gonna be a piece of cake.
Well, I'm glad you got yourself a confidence boost.
You know, Paimon's been wondering, if you're so interested in machines, why don't you go work for Aino? That's what we call drawing a line between your work and your hobbies. I've got some mechanical talents, sure. But this job I have now, no one can do it but me. Not even Ino or her silly robots. Anyway, gotta go. See you later. Says the person who got salt and medicine mixed up.
Indeed.
Looks like the crowd's breaking up as well. Let's head over to Hisi Island. Let's not keep Llama waiting.
You ready?
Let's see now. What's changed since we were gone?
Not as much as I imagined.
Yeah, if anything, looks like things are settling down. That's Llama for you. Hey there, Llama. We're back.
Oh. Apple. How have things been these past few days?
The cleanup work has been much more complicated than I expected. Solving problems that have built up over time is a tall order, to say the least. I believe it will take a few weeks more. Fortunately, those who remained appear to have shaken off the initial confusion and are becoming more proactive by the day. It's as if they've finally been forced to come face to face with what their faith actually is.
And it's all thanks to you.
No, I should have done this a lot sooner. I've been focused on taking care of myself these past few days, so I'm in a good place. And since you're looking after the moon marrow for us, I should be able to help you investigate the truth of the past.
Well, thanks for remembering.
Speaking of which, have you heard anything new about that phantom?
I've tried asking around, but to no avail. What about you?
We haven't made much progress either. But here's what we've got.
I think I've got the gist of it. Sounds like you've got your work cut out for you too. Don't forget to take good care of yourselves. In any case, please, come this way.
What do you see?
This is not Krai? The song looks familiar. Is that a shooting star in the sky? No, wait. That's our spaceship.
Is it over already?
I'm afraid so. It was fleeting.
This appears to have occurred a long, long time ago. The memories I sensed are highly turbulent and disordered. So that is all my power allows me to discern.
At least we know now where our spaceship landed on Not Krai, near Starshan Shoal, or so it seems. That matches with what Aether told me, but I want to know more. Lonotar is back.
Huh? What's the matter?
Dear?
The flowers changed color.
These flowers... Oh, sorry. Apple's pretty good. These flowers are a reflection of the Damselet's powers. Does that mean she's... I remember her mentioning that she wanted to use the moon marrow to restore some of her power. Paimon!
Yeah, we should go see her and see if we can help her in some way.
I'll leave that in your hands then.
Oh wait, here you go. This is the medicine you asked the Curatorium of Secrets to help prepare early.
Thanks for coming all this way with it. You've been a huge help. Also, if I may, I have a feeling that Kuthar might be able to help you get a more detailed glimpse at the memories about your spaceship.
Oh, that's true. She's the Kuthar after all. But we best check if she's doing okay first. See you later then.
And I know where to go. I think it was... I don't know if it was here or over here. I honestly don't know. Here? Yeah, right there. Well, back again to my beautiful Damselet. Or Colombina. I wouldn't mind having her to sing me a lullaby to sleep, because I do need sleep. Bare feet. Sorry. No shoes today.
Oh, she doesn't look so good. Sorry for disturbing you, but are you okay?
Has her condition worsened?
Dizzy. It's like I'm returning to the moon. Wait, it's not that bad, is it? I sense the moon's power within you.
We got the moon marrow back from the Fatui. Can it help you in any way?
And what do you require this time? Come on, don't even think about that. Right now, you gotta focus on getting better.
Has this just become habitual for her? After living in relationships of mutual benefit for so long?
I might need your assistance in the future.
Oh. Very well. Give me your hand. Back to Earth. My thanks. Your feet never left the ground.
Yeah.
But anyway, feeling any better?
I'm trying not to laugh, but... And her shoes came back on.
Significantly.
What did you do? Or maybe what did I do?
The moon within your body. It is as silent as a reflection in the water. Fascinating. I merely drew forth a ray of its light from the water. Enough to keep me tethered to the ground for now.
I think I sensed some other changes as well.
That is the moon goddess's favor. All things I come into contact with will bear this mark. It is harmless, and will fade over time. Speaking of which, do you want to be the Moon Marrow's custodian, now that you've got your power back? It's supposed to be something that belongs to a god in any case, right? It is the remains of Arya, goddess of the eternal moon.
Now we got a new name.
So it does have to do with... Wait, what? Did you not know this already?
All new to me.
Llama just said it was different from the other fragments, and that she could sense divine power within it. And she is correct. When I drew that ray of moonlight from the marrow, I also drew some memories from within. That is how I know that it belongs to the goddess of the eternal moon. But Llama also saw the past by using the moon marrow. Why didn't she see that?
Llama mentioned that she could only catch brief, blurry snippets. Perhaps this is something that only a moon goddess could sense.
There were once 3 moons in the sky, each belonging to a goddess who ruled over it. But after the War of Funerary Flame, all 3 lay slain, and 2 of the 3 moons were shattered during the conflict. After Arya's death, her power coalesced into this moon marrow. The iridescent moon's remains have never been found. And while the Frost Moon's goddess died herself, her moon was never broken. As the prophecy stated, this moon would birth a new deity sooner or later. The entity the Frost Moon Scions call the Kutar. I can sense that my power belongs to the Frost Moon, but it lies beyond the false sky, too distant from me. Forget controlling it. Sensing it alone requires immense effort. Wait, let Paimon count this up. We have the Eternal Moon's marrow with us. No one can find the iridescent moons. Does that mean you have the Frost Moon's marrow inside you then? No. It can only form after the moon goddess is dead.
consider it a form of energy core. You may as well ask if there are rocks on the moon.
Oh, so you're saying that you represent the Frost Moon's power, right?
Yes. Now, a god with a gnosis is named an Archon. Since you bear the moon marrow, does that make you a moon goddess?
I doubt that's the same thing.
You do not wish to become one?
Oh no, that'd be too much.
That's not really the problem here. Also, why are you so eager to pass that title on to someone else? Anyway, never mind this becoming a moon goddess stuff for now. We're asking if we should return this moon marrow to you.
I do not desire it.
Huh?
Nor does it desire to come to me.
And what does that mean?
When I came into contact with its power, I sensed a kind of rejection. I can only guess that this is because I, too, am a moon goddess. 2 moons will not rise at the same time, let alone consume one another.
Guess it's stuck with me for now then.
You sure that's gonna be okay? Glauma did say that you've hidden its power well, but the damselette sensed it just fine. And it's the wild hunt we're dealing with here, not some run-of-the-mill enemy. If it detects the marrow...
The wild hunt? You speak of that phenomenon as if you were describing a person.
Well, it sure looks like there's a person behind it all. Someone with a super clear goal, too. They've been after the moon marrow non-stop.
That seems to ring a bell.
You know something?
Huh?
My colleagues used to mention someone, back when I was still with the Fatui.
Oh, I just gotta skip Paimon. Does it really? She says.
He hailed from Khaenri'ah, gaining abyssal power during the cataclysm, and he had a consuming fixation on the moons.
Is he a sinner?
Khaenri'ah? Well, we don't know if the phantom we saw has anything to do with that, but the details kind of match. What was his name?
I only know what others called him. The Rehir of Solnari.
One of the 5 sinners.
Huh. There was that title too. Yes.
Wait a second. Dane mentioned him, didn't he? Does that mean that our enemy is Rehir, one of the 5?
Huh? If that was the case, surely he'd be stronger than this, though.
I have heard that he disappeared not long after the cataclysm. But when I asked my colleagues where he went, they replied, "Do you really not know?"
Why would they say that?
The tale of his final fate has it that he fell into the moon's reflection, from which there can be no return.
So he's in the dark side of the moon, huh? Get it?
Wait, hold up, pause. There's just too much information.
I felt the same. They seemed to think that I should be the one who would know everything about the moons. But as I said, my prologue lies beyond the false skies. I do not even remember my name.
Oh.
Either way, following his departure, the wild hunt situation worsened drastically, and it has since become a byword for abyssal disaster. The present phenomenon may have inherited the same title, but it far surpasses its past incarnation in both scale and lethality.
Oh, to think that we're up against one of the infamous 5 sinners. That's way too much for us to handle. That incident on Star Sand Shoal must have been luck then. Or maybe he wasn't giving it his all.
Pardon me?
And even then, he still defeated Marionette.
Oh? What did you just say? Would you mind repeating that?
That's your ex-colleague? So, we were on Star Sand Shoal together, and she was beaten by the Wild Hunt too.
And you're smiling. Why?
Did you just laugh?
Yeah, she did.
No.
Yes, you did.
She totally did.
I agree.
Are you two on bad terms or something?
I get the feeling that's something more than bad terms. It's not really bad terms.
No. I simply imagined the put-out expression she must have worn in that moment, and found it interesting.
She seemed quite shaken.
Oh, she'll adjust soon enough. She's very good at that.
Okay, anyway, we've gotten off topic. Now that we know how dangerous the guy targeting the moon marrow is, you sure you want to carry it around with you, Traveler?
If Fatui intelligence is to be believed, Rerir would prevail even if all of Nod Krai were to stand against him. Perhaps something restricts him, if only for the moment.
Before I decide, there's a favor I'd like to ask you, Columbina.
What do you need?
Do you think you'd be able to show me what happened when my brother and I arrived in Nod Krai? I mean, when our spaceship first landed?
Sure.
Just like that?
That was quick.
As I said, this to me is but a single ray of moonlight. Nothing to it. Give me your hand. And ready yourself.
I mean, we've already grabbed hands. It should be enough for... I gotta stop now. This is what we saw before, only clearer. It seems to be landed safely, at least. So that's what it looks like here. It's a well-designed spaceship, I could tell. A lot of time appears to have passed. We're still inside the spaceship. To think we were in there for so long. But when did Aether get out? I wonder. Wait, is that Aether? But how can that be? No one left the ship from the moment we landed. The door hasn't even been opened yet.
Where is this?
Lumine, come on, we have to leave this place.
What?
Hey, are you okay?
Our spaceship. A long, long time passed after we landed. No one left the ship during that time. But Aether found me from outside of it somehow.
Huh? How would that even be possible?
I don't know.
The secrets within memories are like cookie crumbs. Take a bite, and they go everywhere.
There's something seriously strange going on here. I had to get to the bottom of this. But never said there'll be nothing to investigate if Nod Krai is destroyed first.
Alright. I'll keep the moon marrow with me.
Well, if you say so. Paimon can't stop you, but still. Ooh.
Will you need my help?
Help with?
I could help you conceal the marrow.
You could? Oh, that'd be great.
Detecting it within you is already no easy task. But I can teach you to further conceal its presence using Kuuvahki. Like this.
A stealth shield.
Ooh, looks like a shield.
This feels so soft and gentle, just like the moonlight.
Can you sense it? Now, try to maintain it. You learn quickly.
Oh, looks pretty sturdy. Could probably be used in self-defense in a pinch, huh?
Thanks for teaching me that.
Are you always here, Columbina? It's kind of dangerous out there, sure, but have you, taken a walk outside or something?
I dislike strangers.
And where do we rate on that scale?
Slightly better.
Once this whole business with the Wild Hunt is over, let's go out for a walk.
Yeah, the Frostmoon Scions have changed since you last saw them. Who knows? You might actually like them.
I will consider it.
She's considering. That's a score.
She seems kind of tired.
Probably hasn't spoken this much in a while.
Either way, thanks for agreeing to help
And
us.
someone's here.
It wasn't much. The flowers here. They like guests like you.
Alright, so what do we get? Silvermoon Hall, Selenic Chronicles. Go on to the Silvermoon. You can visit Silvermoon Hall from time to time to meet the Damselette. For a certain time after completing the quest, your party will gain the New Moon's Embrace effect. When in Not Krai, your party's moon sign level will always be Ascended Gleam. Additionally, after completing a certain number of quests, you can claim a variety of other rewards. New Moon's Embrace and Tamed. I do like this. Okay. So, what can I do here? Record keeping Kuuvahki. Let's look at this. Ooh. I like that. I kinda like that too. So, what is this? She took a beam of moonlight and in return bestowed you with the moon goddess's favor. So I guess we could... I guess our first reward is a bunch of things. Then there are some... Completing the Summonic Chronicles quest chain. I guess there's a quest chain somewhere. Actually, let me check if there are quests here and there. I still gotta do Estofer. Okay. And that's the Tribal Chronicles. Yeah, I just realized the symbol of that here. When I look at it everywhere, that's pretty much it. The Blessings of the Frost Moon. I guess there's that place there, then there's this place there. I think that's the Summonic Chronicles quests. Okay, so when I did the beginning, I accidentally stumbled upon this problem-solving, problem-sorting robot. And I guess we're gonna have to take some of those clips from that I made there and make it. So I think there should be a third one here, which is over there. Meeting Point Chronicles. So that must be the quest chain that it's talking about. So I guess I'm gonna start it here. I might as well go ahead and start here. But that's gonna happen next time. Maybe. So, it looks like we're gonna have to focus here, but I gotta take a break for a moment because it is late. So I will see you guys in a few hours. Okay, so as soon as I ended the video here, I accidentally just went to back here as soon as I was learning about the mechanics of the lunar thing here. And I guess I just activated one of the things.
Best let her rest.
Yeah. You relate the gist of your conversation with the damselette.
The Raker of Solnari. I've never heard that name before. Let's keep this news confidential for the time being. It would only cause even more panic amongst the people of Nordkrai. But if this Rarier is as you describe, he will be a truly formidable opponent if we try to take him on by our strength alone.
Yeah. Things might be okay if everyone was willing to work together, but right
if we don't
now...
stick together, we'll be picked off one by one.
Exactly. Whatever the case, let's start by telling those we can get to join up about the crisis. As it happens, we have our own reasons to protect Krai. But even if we didn't, we'd never leave people in the lurch. That ain't our style.
Thank you. The Frost Moon Scions will stand with you to prevent this crisis as best we can. In addition, I believe that the relationships between the various factions in this land are not cast in stone. The winds of change are blowing. And we Scions have nowhere to run. Our faith, our sect, all of it is here. Whether our foe is the Fatui or this Raker, we must stand our ground and remain true to ourselves, even to the last.
Thank you.
Let's see. Speaking of allies, the Kuuvahki craft shop is the closest by, right? And F is sure to help us.
Let's see. Alright, do I speak to you again?
The wind blows stronger. May your path ahead be
A little
smooth.
quick prayer, and that's about fine enough for me. Alright, so I guess we're gonna go all the way back to Aino and Nefas.
Friendly approach detected.
Heyo.
We meet again.
Listen, listen! We've got updates on the wild hunt situation.
Threat level exceeds expectations.
Phew, doesn't matter if he's the Rahira Solnari or Solari or whatever. One volley from my cannon, and he'll be blown to smithereens!
I mean, I like your enthusiasm, but I don't think it's that simple.
You were there when we fired it, right? If that isn't the kind of firepower that helps you sleep at night, I don't know what is.
True, but the cannon only works against shambling monsters, right? What if Riri's super fast?
Well, we'll just get an effort to go grab him and tie him down.
You're not taking this seriously at
Probably
all,
not.
are you?
Anyways, firepower is not a concern. See those canisters over there? That's all concentrated Kuuvahki, which we'll be shipping to Nasha Town. More than enough ammo in there to blast that Fatui research facility to bits in a single shot.
You sure have been looking forward to this battle, huh?
Of course! This is gonna be the shot that shocks the world. All of Krai, heck, all of Snezhnaya will know my name once we're through.
In that case, our firepower needs are in your hands. We'll continue to monitor the Wild Hunt's movements.
Sure. Travel safe.
I know. There remains intel left unshared.
Oh, right. Yeah. Since you're investigating the Wild Hunt, something pretty weird's happened in Nasha Town. Should probably watch out for that once you're back. Remember that Sosi guy? The Ratnik in charge of firing the cannon? He's been found dead in their organization's offices.
No way.
Wait, what? Didn't we just see him, like,
What is
half
going
a
on
day
here?
ago?
Yeah, it's still new news. So not many people are in the know. We were only informed because we'd worked together closely. And even then, only just now. I'll send a Nefa over to Nasha Town with some flowers later.
Oh, don't cry. You need a hug? Sorry. You need a pat in the head.
Oh, he seemed like a good guy. Didn't put on any airs despite being a superior officer either.
The data concurs. This gentleman appears to have been one of the most accomplished amongst the Lightkeeper's sergeant majors. His character has also received commendation. Most would have lacked the motivation to fatally attack him.
Oh, that makes it
So
even
couldn't
worse.
have been the Wild Hunt. Is Rayrir actually afraid of the cannon?
Hey! What do you mean, actually? Either way, I'm not clued in on the details. Only Ratniki have been allowed on site to investigate the scene. You'll have to find some way in if you want to check it out for yourselves.
Got it. Let's go then. You coming along, Anefa?
My tasks are incomplete. The last few batches of ammunition must be randomly inspected. You go ahead.
All right. We'll see you later.
Okay. Any last words here?
Hang on. Weren't you supposed to bring me some candy? You said you would.
Think I did?
Sorry, but things happen kind of suddenly, so...
Oh no, I forgot about the candy. Sorry.
Batch inspection complete. Approved. Next up.
These are big freaking bullets. Or at least big freaking batteries for the thing. Alright. So, back to Nasha Town again. Let's see how it goes. Alrighty. Now where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? Wait. Ah, I could go over here. Oh. Here we are. I just go up or go down? Alright. Wow, so just parkour the way here. If this does not remind me of Assassin's Creed, I don't know what reminds me of here. Also, I have been seeing a bunch of people with these question mark No, exclamation mark, like text bubbles. What could that mean? In the back alley? Worst of all.
This must be it. Oh. Doesn't look like there's any chance of us getting in with that ratnik guarding the door, though. Should we go speak to the guard first?
Might as well try squeezing blood from a stone.
Ah! Never! When did you...
I came over to take a look as soon as I received the news just now. Aino told you about this
we were passing by the Kuuvahki craft shop.
Before we start, shall we see if we've made the same guess?
Looks like the Wild Hunt is on the move.
Indeed. Quicker than we thought as well. Keep your eyes peeled for any clues once we get in. No need to jump to conclusions.
But how are we supposed to get in at all?
Just follow me.
Okay, what are you gonna be doing? Talking some sweet words? Maybe?
I'm sorry, but we're not open to guests right now.
Sorry about that. They're here to investigate.
All of them?
The paperwork checks out.
All right then. Enter.
That was easy. She had prepared a lot, doesn't she?
For now. Please keep the current situation confidential.
Alright. Okay, so we gotta investigate a murder scene. Power's gonna get her detective glasses, huh? So that's his office. But he just left the body there? Makes sense.
Whew. Paimon might have said this before, Nefer, but you sure
Read
did
my mind
come
again.
prepared.
Shishich, my old friend. Fill us in, if you would.
Greetings. If you would allow me. The murder happened not long ago. The Sergeant Major was killed by a single piercing strike from a polearm. We have performed a preliminary sweep of the crime scene to facilitate investigation. No obvious signs of a violent struggle. No damaged doors or windows. The culprit must have used some other means to enter the room unopposed before performing the deed.
Entering unopposed? So, do you think there's a chance that the culprit would usually have right of entry?
It could have been Rayware in disguise, like how he turned into Aether.
At the moment, the most valuable lead we have is based on an eyewitness report from a nearby resident. Specifically, that Flins was seen entering and leaving this place in the time period when the crime most likely occurred.
Yeah, we haven't seen him in a while.
We have tried to contact him, but he has not replied.
Very odd indeed.
So, he's the prime suspect right now, right?
To be honest, I'm not particularly inclined to believe that this was an inside job. Flint's can come across a bit eccentric, but he does well in missions on the whole. He also had no disagreements with the Sergeant Major that we know of. So he lacks the motive to commit such a terrible crime. But neither the eyewitness report nor the nature of the fatal wound itself are in his favor. So we are looking for him at present.
Looks like there's not much else to dig up here. Let's go outside and discuss what we've seen.
Agreed. Indeed, agreed.
So, the evidence points to Flins, and he just so happens to have disappeared without a trace. A sticky situation indeed. We know that this Flins could have been Rerir in disguise, but we lack the evidence to prove this to anyone else. Furthermore, Flins has left us with many questions, all of which will require a reasonable explanation.
Yeah! He said he would report back to headquarters, but it seems he hasn't gone at all. What could he be doing?
The first time I met Flins, I did notice that there was something odd about his lantern. Some power concealed within it. Now that I think about it, that power was somewhat similar to abyssal energies I've encountered before. In the worst case scenario, Flins might be an entirely fabricated entity.
Let's approach the issue this way. First, we must determine our culprit. Was it Flins or Rerir in disguise?
It's gotta be the latter.
Yeah. What reason would Flins have to murder Sosi anyway?
None, as far as I know. And even if he had a motive, it would have been easier to do so out in the wild. rather than in Nasha Town.
Yeah, they would have often gone out on missions together. Plenty
Even
of
if it
chances
were
there.
rarer, though, his motives would be just as unclear.
Yes, but there's one thing worth noting here. Remember the intel we got back at the tavern? No one has ever seen a phantom that can take the form of other humans within the Wild Hunt. This means that he has been hesitant to abuse this ability, or allow it to become common knowledge, likely so that he could act in secret under other guises.
But no matter what, borrowing identities comes with risks, right? What if you bump into the person you're imitating along the way?
Precisely. In other words, his goal must have been worth the risk, similar to how he came in disguise to obtain the moon marrow. He likely knew then that the real Flins would not appear and get in his way
And
during
why
this
was
time.
he able to determine that?
We'd have to ask Flins ourselves, I'm afraid. But we shouldn't jump to any conclusions here. We can't discount the possibility that he might actually be the murderer himself. Not yet, at least. And there are other, less likely scenarios. For instance, Rerir may have already killed Flins long ago, and been living as him for some time
regardless,
now.
we have to find him.
Yes, that is our ticket to a breakthrough.
Then we've got to find him before the Lightkeepers do, or we might never see him again.
Steady now. Our friend should be back soon.
We've tracked him down to a beach north of Nasha Town. The Wild Hunt is present too, so we're putting a force together. I'll have you know that this is top secret information I'm leaking here.
Don't worry, you'll receive a top-class reward in return. The beach is all yours. I'll stay and slow the Lightkeepers down. Things might go south if you bump into one another.
Oh right, before we go, should we reveal Rarir's secret?
I guess so.
Since he's trying to keep it all hush-hush, why don't we just pull the curtains on his little trick? That'll teach him to sneak around pretending to be other people. Hey, why are you laughing?
Oh, I was just imagining how satisfying that would feel. But I'm afraid this revelation would only stir up more chaos. Setting aside the matter of evidence, some may trust Flint's on our account, whereas others would suspect him on account of his behavior. Tossing him into a swirling tumult of public opinion like that might just give Rerir more opportunities to capitalize on. And think about it. Once people learn that he can masquerade as those they trust, would they continue to welcome friends into their homes with such open hearts?
It's like that the Red Scare back in the 60s. You don't know who you can trust. Agents can act and pretend. Now, I know there was a show about a family of Russians to be a sleeper cell, I guess. I don't know. It was a show. It was a good show, but I don't know. It's kind of like that, but instead of just regular human beings, we have monsters to deal with. Like shapeshifters or doppelgangers, you know the latter.
Unease grips the hearts of those in Nasha Town already. We should avoid throwing more fuel onto the fire.
Yeah, you're right. You've really thought of everything, huh? Nothing for it then. We've just gotta find Flint's.
Indeed. But just in case, let me stress once more. We should neither be excessively afraid of Rerir, nor trust in Flint's too lightly. This light source is of special Lightkeeper design. It provides illumination within Wild Hunt anomalies, and can briefly dispel the abyssal fog within.
Oh, right. We'll have to deal with that mess, too. Yeah, this'll be important. Thanks a bunch, Nefer.
You're welcome. I've charged it to your account, by the way.
Hey, you!
Got worse than Dory. At least Dory gives us some of a discount, but as to Nefer, full freaking price. Full price, I believe. Alright. Alright. And I forgot to do my dailies today. So why not? Alright. So this crevice is... Really?
Whoa! The fog's really rolling in. Quick!
Light source, yeah.
Is that a Lightkeeper's lantern? Is there someone up ahead? Come on,
Wait,
let's go see.
do I already equip it, or is it automatically equipped? I think it's already equipped here. So this place is literally like part of the freaking world quest that I was trying to do. Okay. Now what was I saying?
This monster was lurking near the lamp. That must have been a planned ambush. We're not falling
Like I
for
mentioned,
that
I was
again.
going to say before I got interrupted, before the loud noise kicked in, there was a world quest that was in this crevice here. Maybe two. I haven't had a chance to check that out, but I wanted to complete the main stories first before doing those.
There's something inside it. Some small device. Huh? Why isn't it giving off light anymore? Is it broken? Oh, we better take it with us.
Paimon, it may be tampered with. We should not have touched it. But, oh well. What the hell is that? It's a witch! It's a...
Is someone there? Please, help me!
Isn't that Flins' voice?
I don't trust...
Did you hear that? But is
I don't
that
trust
really
it.
him?
No.
How shall the saints
This is where
Still trying to get used to the mechanics here and there. What is that? Oh, it's the lantern again. A dim lantern, it appears to be the signature equipment of a Lightkeeper. Yet, there was a symbol on it too. Actually, while I'm at it, might as well grab this Lunar Oculus here. What the? I didn't...
We'll be in trouble if these spooky shadows touch us. Quick,
I was trying to see what the hell this was. Oh god. Ghostly shadows haunt this area of the Wild Hunt. If you come into contact with too many of them, you'll be lost to the black mist forever. So be careful. Continuously shine the light from Nefer's lamp on the ghostly shadows to dispel them before they get too close. I just wanted to see what was up there. So it's a scarecrow? Maybe? More scarecrow? I'm trying to get down here. Hang on. Woo! Ooh! 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 Okay. 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 Well, that sucked. Alright. Well, now I know. Now I know. Wait, do I... Wait. Wait, do I just go across here? Where would I go? What is that? Lightning sparks and trail? Ooh, nice try. This is my kind of ghost busting. Oh god, oh god. This is my kind of ghost busting. I guess I better follow this trail here. Okay. This is not reminding me of Alan Wake here. Alan... Oh. Woo! Woo! There's a lot of them. No. Damn it. My timer ran out. Alright. That's right. Look into the light. The light protects. Oh. The light tries to save. The light requires a 5-second cooldown. The light is cheap battery. Man. I played too much Diablo 4. Fey language?
Hand it over. That was mine from the first. You're a fool.
Oh, there's our main villain. Again.
What the? It's stronger than before. Lantern, now!
I grab it. Yoink. Am I gonna purify it? Yeah, let's absorb and purify. I guess he doesn't know about us too. Woo! Smack him.
It escaped again. This situation speaks for itself, I presume.
Yeah. You're in trouble, dude.
So, you were tangling with Rara out here all by yourself.
So, that vile phantom hiding inside the Wild Hunt has a name of his own.
Let's find a spot to rest first.
Yeah, you don't look so good.
Yeah, it's raining too. Good setting.
Sorry you had to see me like this. All the same, you have my sincere thanks for your aid. To think you had the power to so easily cleanse the filth staining the lantern, which tormented me so. Might I ask what magic that was? Or whose pupil you are? I believe I might have saved some face had I mastered just a fraction
I don't
of such
understand it
abilities.
either. Just my constitution, I think.
And an enviable constitution it is. A pity that such abilities cannot be acquired.
Why did abyssal power just burst out of your lantern anyway?
That is a long story. Many moons ago, when on Wild Hunt clearance duty, I shattered one of its cores only for a special crystalline object to fall out. I sensed a power surging within it that was at once familiar yet strangely illusory. I freely confess to being an avid collector of ancient gems, coins, and other curios. And curiosity it was that had me store this crystal inside my lantern. Afterwards, I wound up collecting a few more such crystals quite by accident, and discovered that they could merge into a single piece without my prompting. Though my understanding ends there. It was only recently that they began slowly emitting abyssal energy, which could neither be dispelled nor weakened.
Is that what Rara claimed belonged to him? That must be what he's after then!
I concur. And here's the kicker. Before he was exceedingly weak. In fact, I've already beaten him several times, though I could not destroy him completely. But I noticed while engaging him that the crystal fragment would restrict my powers. As such, it occurred to me that I should hide it rather than tangle with him any longer. Alas, he has proved most fixated upon this fragment. And for some reason, his strength has grown by leaps and bounds since I last encountered him.
So if this object is contaminated by the abyss, why carry it on your person?
And where, might I ask, would it be safe? Or do you think it wiser I threw it away? Were our places switched, would you discard it? Knowing that its perilous might was beyond your ability to counteract, yet capable of causing greater harm should it lie beyond your grasp.
To be honest, probably not.
Yeah, Throwing it away would mean giving the bad guy what he wants. But exposing yourself to its corrosion and growing weaker by the day, that sounds super dangerous too.
Only those who shoulder risks are qualified to welcome in the turning of the tide. Those who flee when troubles come are nothing more than deserters. Though I shan't deny that I have your fortuitous arrival and most outstanding assistance to thank for my continued ability to speak such platitudes. Either way, it seems this fragment is now utterly still. That must have made it useless to Rerir. I doubt he would have retreated so readily otherwise. I imagine this wasn't the only reason you came looking for me, though.
Well, no, but...
We briefly tell Flins about Rerir's murder of Sosi.
Ah.
Can you think of a reason why Rerir would try to frame you?
To use the Lightkeepers to find me, I suspect. I did not inform anyone of my true whereabouts, so he should have had more difficulty tracking me down. They alone have the ability to quickly pinpoint my position. Our Sergeant Major has a Kuuvahki-powered device that can be used to detect others who bear a lantern. They usually don't pay my whereabouts much mind unless they absolutely must find me.
You mean this
Never.
thing?
Yes. Where did you pick this up?
We found it inside a lantern when we first charged into the Wild Hunt
Or
anomaly.
the first lantern that we saw when they were ambushing us.
It must belong to a Ratnik dispatched to investigate the area, who, it seems, dropped everything and fled the moment they saw the Wild Hunt massing to strike. Well, at least they're not dead.
Guess it's not surprising how they found you so fast then. But if Rerir could have shapeshifted into Sosi, why didn't he just use that Kuuvahki device to find you himself?
There's a limit.
Were he to use it, that device would likely fail to act as it should, owing to abyssal interference.
Ah, guess that explains it.
So not only is this Rerir ruthless, but a purveyor of dirty tricks too. You might not be familiar with Sergeant Major Sosi, but he put his heart and soul into every mission. Our deployments are subject to orders from headquarters, and his orders were to be stationed long-term in Nasha Town. As such, he was very seldom able to go back and visit his family. He worked so hard, seeking to produce excellent results that might convince them to transfer him out.
Oh.
But every year they would say, wait a little longer. Wait a little longer. He often wondered if it was because he was lacking somehow.
Or the fact that they're too lazy to do it.
In truth, everyone had nothing but the highest praise for him. But good work does not always lead to good outcomes. The higher-ups would think, he's doing great where he is. Let him stay there forever. A most convenient choice.
Yeah, no
for them, at
retirement.
least. Whereas his subordinates would think, wouldn't it be a shame if we were to lose such a talented,
Yeah, especially he makes
boss?
the work easier for them.
So he waited. And he waited. Until the world closed its eyes in the depths of the night, and a lantern was slowly lit for him alone, that no one could see.
It's a tragic story indeed.
One that has played out many times throughout history. Another reason to take this Rerir's head.
Oh. At least we now know that he's looking for these fragments inside Wild Hunt anomalies.
And yet, what did the Sergeant Major have to do with any of this? Why did he have to die?
Could Rerir be angry that the cannon Sosi set up to fire destroyed the fragments he wanted to collect?
Could you take me to
I mean,
the scene
probably,
of the Krai?
but you are a suspect in this case.
We shall just have to exercise some discretion then. Come on. Let us be on our way.
Well, I do feel like I should end the video here. And maybe so, because I have no idea how long I made the video for. It's probably near its 2-hour limit. So...
I understand the situation more or less. Much has happened, I see.
Yeah, we're trying to sneak the real one here.
Either way, I suppose we were lucky not to receive a warm welcome on the way over here. It seems my fellow Lightkeepers do not wish to make this case public just yet.
Yeah. Guess Nasha Town's already been enough of a mess lately.
Let's stop here. Any further and the Ratniki might detect us. Since you two can enter, I'll have to request that you kindly pick me up once you're inside.
How so?
Oh? And how are we supposed to do that?
You'll know when the time comes. See you later.
Maybe.
Still acting all mysterious. But he seemed pretty confident, so...
Oh, sorry.
Hello?
Oh, sorry about that. I was actually hearing my Discord thing going off on my laptop and I had to mute it. I accidentally skipped it. So, yeah, we gotta trust him.
Ah, you're the special assistants for this investigation, right?
Yep, that's us.
So I know it's a bit late, but there's a couple of things we'd like to take a look at.
Well, you're just in time. We're basically done investigating the crime scene. All that's left is to finish writing up some records. Then properly dispose of Sergeant Major Sosi's remains. If there's anything else you'd like to look into, this is your last chance to do so.
So, find anything new?
Sadly, no. The motive behind the killing remains a mystery. And while we somehow managed to get news of Flint's, an unexpected accident caused us to miss him. But considering that Nefer from the Curatorium of Secrets came forward to help investigate, I have no doubt that a breakthrough's not far off.
Expert use of delaying tactics on our part. Excellent work.
We'll do our part too. Alright, we're going in. See you later.
Alright, so how will we know when the time comes? How do we pick him up?
Phew, we're in. Thanks to Nefer's reputation, once again. But we still know nothing about how Flint's is gonna enter, or how we'll pick him up. Never mind how we'll leave later on. Something the matter?
There's a strange light by the window.
Huh. It looks like Flint's lantern. But where is he exactly?
I think I know. That might be him.
Well, we've got the lantern. What now?
Let me think. There he is.
Paimon almost screamed out loud. You never said you could do magic like that.
Now that's what I call going incognito.
This lantern may have a rather peculiar shape, but so long as it doesn't glow, it won't stand out in the dark. I calculated that you would have already entered, so I chose a spot visible from the window before using light to send you a signal. As I thought, you're both sharp-eyed and on the ball.
The perks of being veteran adventurers, huh?
Alright. Give me a moment. Popcorn is really hard to shoot. What he just did, surely that can't be accomplished through elemental power alone.
Your composure is more impressive still. You're right. That required a little trick of my own.
Alright, hear me out. Remember during the fight with Rayweir, his fight with Rayweir, I keep hearing random languages, but the subtitles said Fey language. Am I to assume that Mr. Brighton early in the night is something Fey related?
But let us leave such trivial topics for a more relaxed moment. Our time is limited after all.
To say goodbye?
Just as I thought. Come, try sensing it yourself.
It's very faint, but there's some residual power near the wound that feels identical to the abyssal energy that surged from Flins' lantern.
Identical powers must flow from the same source. It was the Wild Hunt, then, that took my form and killed the Sergeant Major. But why do this?
To sow chaos by depriving the Lightkeepers of one of their commanders?
No, it's more than that.
If the Wild Hunt's true form is powerful enough to stand against the world as you claim, I fear not even the full force of Lightkeepers could stand against him, let alone the handful of us stationed in Nashatown. He would have no reason whatsoever to pick quarrels with individual ants. Let's look again more closely. We must leave no stone unturned.
They said that the crime scene investigation is already complete. There should no longer be a need to keep this place exactly as is.
Well, that makes things simpler. In that case, allow me to disturb the fallen. May the ghost flame guide your spirit. May you rest in peace.
Only a few clues, huh?
When we fought, he seemed like quite a reckless foe. Certainly not the meticulous mastermind type. Yet here we are, grappling with this enigma he has left us.
I'm gonna drink all the way over the desk over here. Damn it. I had my drink behind me and I had to get up. That's why you faintly hear me.
Oh, if we can't get any leads, we might have to go back and find Nefer. Oh, the longer we're stuck here, the likelier he is to achieve his goal. Oh, this is so frustrating.
Is that all? Have we really tried every angle? Found every clue? I just realized something. That is blinking. It's faint, but it's blinking. She notices too. Paimon, look at the flashing light on his arm.
You mean this?
Push the button.
I'm not well versed in machinery, but that means his mechanical arm is malfunctioning, right? It might have been broken in combat.
No, that's not right. Paimon remembers this signal. We saw it before while repairing the cannon. It doesn't mean that the components are damaged. It just means that they're due for regular maintenance, so the device has stopped operating. But the real problem is that...
When we were fixing the cannon, his arm was working just fine.
Yeah, he even helped us find the maintenance port. It could still be a coincidence, but considering it hasn't been long at all since we were repairing that cannon...
The Sosi you met could have been Rerir in disguise. In other words, he played the Sergeant Major before disguising himself as me.
That's right!
Really?
If only there was some way to prove it.
If something needs maintenance, you'd go register it with the town's repairman.
You mean Hintsa?
We had a short chat with him once at the tavern, but it's so late. Guess it'll have to wait till tomorrow.
I know where he lives. The situation is critical, so let us now take up the role of uninvited guests ourselves. Yes. And one more thing.
Oh, crap.
Remember to pick me up by the window.
Yeah, we're gonna carry him. Now I gotta go pick up my cup I dropped. Alright, thankfully, the cup was empty. Alright. Wait. Another Kuuvahki? Oh wait, I think I've already did that. Never mind. I was trying to press the space button, but I forgot this is a new laptop, and I forgot the controls were not exactly far apart from the keyboard.
Oh, it's you two. And Flins. Given the hour, I guess it must be an emergency.
It is indeed. Our sincerest apologies for interrupting your rest. We are investigating a certain matter in connection with Sergeant Major Sosi. We'd like to know if he has sent you a request for maintenance to be performed on his mechanical arm.
Sosi. Oh, so the rumors I heard, are they true? You know what? Forget it. I'm sure it's complicated. No further questions from me. Just a moment. I need to check my records.
Thank you for your understanding.
Got it. 8 days ago, he came to request a round of regular maintenance. But as it happened, I had run out of the required components. His mechanical arm is especially sophisticated, having been designed by Aino personally. The parts, too, could only be made by her. As such, they usually take several days to arrive. In fact, this time, he even asked me if we could push his request forward, and I understood, completely. Not being able to use your hand, that's rough for anyone. But even more so if your job involves fighting out in the wild. So I did my best to convince Aino to rush the job, and eventually, the parts arrived. 3 days ago, if I remember correctly. I sent word to the Lightkeepers immediately, but he never showed up. I assumed he was just out on some mission or other.
Or he was dead by then.
What's with those faces? Everything all right?
You've provided us with some very crucial information, Hintsa. You have our thanks. We can't make everything public yet, but once our investigation is complete, I will return to thank you and provide an explanation on behalf of all the Lightkeepers.
No worries. Just glad I could help.
Thanks. Good night.
Good night. Hope the investigation goes well.
I don't know why Hintsa is so sus to me.
It seems that it is as we guessed. The Sergeant Major Sosi you encountered while repairing the cannon was actually Rerir in disguise. 8 days ago, he had yet to act. But at some point after that, he attacked and imprisoned the Sergeant Major. With the immense gap in strength between them, the job was finished in a single blow. And thus Rerir had no opportunity to discover the malfunctioning mechanical arm. Perhaps his mastery of shapeshifting extends only to outward form, and not therefore to complex internal mechanisms. Hence his oversight of the uniquely mechanical traits of the Sergeant Major's arm, and in turn, this flaw in his disguise.
You're saying he thought no one would realize his mechanical arm is actually made of some kind of black muck on the inside, so long as it worked, right? Still seems like there's a lot of guesswork involved here, but it mostly makes sense.
Yeah, that means the only thing he did as Sosi was fire the cannon.
This also has me stumped for the moment. The cannon has always been used to destroy the Wild Hunt, and it works as intended. But how would that help Rerir exactly? Assuming he plans to collect the fragments within Wild Hunt anomalies, firing the cannon works against him, since it would blast those fragments to smithereens.
So we solved one mystery, only to dig up another. This is getting Paimon kind of down. And sleepy too.
Yeah, we've been on edge for too long, it seems.
Yes, I'd say it is high time we took a break. Seems like there's a lot left to investigate. We'll have to fight Rerir eventually. And we'll do a poor job if we're not well rested.
Yeah, we should totally get some sleep first.
Your residence is quite far away. Want to rest a day in Notchtown?
A reasonable suggestion. I have no doubt that my quarters have been turned inside out by now, at any rate. My colleagues have never failed to live up to my expectations of their discourtesy.
Well, guess we'll just have to pick you up as usual.
Quite literally.
That would be good, yes. Feel free to put the room costs on my tab.
Okay.
Phew, back inside. We can finally take a breather. Okay, Paimon. In and out.
I suppose we could all take a moment to unwind. As I recall, our first meeting took place not far from here. The nostalgia.
Yeah, it's only about a month.
Had you already sensed the unique power within my lantern at that time?
Yes, which is why I asked you to give it to me.
I see. Words truly do fail to capture your superlative insight. Fortunate then that abyssal energy was only leaking from the fragment in minuscule amounts when we first met. Or I might have been in for a real interrogation.
Yeah, hard to say how that would have played out. We've had a whole bunch of unpleasant run-ins with the Abyss.
Rivera seems fixated on you, and you on him.
You mean to ask why I'm going this far to oppose him? Well, as a Lightkeeper, I'd say I'm simply doing my job.
Come on, don't play games with me.
Yeah! You're covered in more mysteries than Paimon could shake a skewer at. You can't just get out of explaining yourself by making lame excuses.
All right. I suppose I do owe you some honesty. Whether out of gratitude or the need to build trust, your deductions have been quite correct. Should one wish to conceal oneself within a lantern, elemental power alone is not enough. You know humans well, and naturally you understand their limits. But some things that humans would consider difficult are quite normal in the eyes of non-humans.
So, you mean you're one of the latter?
Have you heard of how Snezhnaya was once the realm of the Fae? This race is no longer of any importance, but they still exist, as evidenced by the fact that I am standing before you.
I figured. I mean, I haven't read much of the lore on anything, but it does hint that there are some Fae indications for anything that regarding Snezhnaya. We've seen the yokai in Inazuma, but unfortunately I think I have not made a video on Inazuma yet. Then I believe dragons in Natlan. I think fairies or mushroom people on Shimeru. Not sure how I know.
We've heard some scattered legends, but that's all Paimon thought there was to it.
I once turned my heart toward humanity, and thus did I experience loss. I once labored and did much, and put an end to my tale with my own hands. When you realize you are floating in the middle of a vast ocean, you cannot help but feel that swimming in any direction would be equally meaningless.
Well, yes, because most of the time the planet could have bigger oceans than more islands. Or continents.
Would it not be better then to simply sink? But before I could sink to truly lightless depths, chance had it that I should be awakened by a band of Ratniki. They were facing a horde of abyssal monsters, and could not last against such a disparity in strength. Yet none fled. Those who dwell in darkness for long enough become exceedingly sensitive to all light. And the first light I saw upon awakening was that which shone from their eyes.
Is that why you chose to help them?
Perhaps I was moved by their valor. Perhaps I simply saw my past self in them, and was moved to action for the first time in a long, long while. But I was freshly awoken, and my powers were limited. I could not prevent casualties altogether. The survivors and I buried the fallen heroes. That was the origin of the final night cemetery.
And that's why you chose to become a Lightkeeper.
Well, not exactly. I was just more familiar with them. So joining up seemed the most convenient way to experience human life.
Doesn't sound too believable.
Well, I believe it. Besides, I'm well past the age when one might believe in things that must be done. Nonetheless, there are still some things I will not allow to happen. The chaos that R'hllor has been stirring up is one of them. Tomorrow I shall go and check our records to see if I can find any connection between the Wild Hunt, R'hllor, and the Cannon.
Will you need us to get you where you need to be?
Oh, I'll be fine. I keep a backup copy at my residence in case of emergencies.
Can you even go back there right now? Won't there be Ratniki watching it?
Thanks for the reminder. I believe they'll have checked my place, but they won't have stayed. All things are ranked according to their priority, and we lack the manpower for such an open-ended stakeout. And even if someone is waiting, I have ways around that. I am the master of my own house, after all.
You built the house, you know the ways.
All right then, we'll trust you. We sure ended up chatting for a while, huh? I'm super tired now. But, you know, feels like we can breathe easier now that we know you better.
I didn't take you for the cautious sort. Anyway, I hope you'll help me keep this a secret. I'd prefer others not to know about my past unless strictly necessary. Nor do I want to attract more trouble on account of being a fae.
Hey, don't worry, I will not say a thing.
Paimon's lips are sealed too.
All right. Thanks again for your help. Good night, you two.
Finally, we can rest. Let's go get some sleep. There's tons to do tomorrow.
Alright.
It's getting late.
Okay. Yeah, so he's saying the same thing. So he's pretty much our roommate. Next door. I'm gonna talk to you. Yes. Still haven't eaten anything. That was it. Stretchies!
So much noise! What's going on this time?
Okay.
Hey! Where's Flins? Is he here, or isn't he?
Ooh.
We would be most obliged if you would pipe down a little, dear guest. Our other guests are resting.
Resting? We're all about to be done for, and you're talking about rest? Flins is a wild hunt shapeshifter, here to deceive us all! If we don't get rid of him now, there'll be no end to this!
I guess our worst fears came true. I think Rayward was disguised as someone else, and apparently I think he disguised himself as a Retniki. I'm assuming. And he probably spilled some secrets. Yeah. This is already bad.
You'd better give him up. If anything happens, your business here is done for. You want that, huh?
Or are you in cahoots with him? You with the wild hunt too, huh?
Oh, dudes.
What happened? Did something leak out? But we were so careful last night. How did anyone see us?
Something's fishy about this, and I doubt it's because of anything we did.
What do you mean?
They clearly know something. Why else would they be talking about a wild hunt shapeshifter?
This is so confusing! What do we do? These people are no match for Flins, but they're super heated right now. It's not like all the unusual stuff about him will make it any easier to explain either.
Yeah, let's just go buy some time.
Okay!
Hey! Let us in now!
My apologies. My apologies.
Hold on! Calm down, everyone!
What in Tevat is the meaning of this racket? Are you intent on depriving both the Voynich Guild and the Curatorium of Secrets of even a moment's rest? Boss, do we really have to entertain people who don't respect the rules? Call a few of your boys and have them thrown out.
And what hole did you crawl out of?
A watering hole, of course. The one you've just disturbed. A place to get a moment's respite from all the recent unhappiness, and to escape from all this talk of the wild hunt, or strange ghosts and phantoms. Who'd have guessed people like you would come bursting in, shrieking louder than any ghoul?
Yeah, you're louder than a banshee.
This is a matter of utmost importance.
Sure.
We've got solid evidence.
Sure you do.
All we need now is to confront Flint's face to face.
Sure you do.
Exactly. And you sure don't look like an impartial party either, Nefer.
Oh, don't I now? How about this then, boss? Let them do their search. If they find their man, they can have their little chat. But if they don't, then they owe everyone here an apology, as well as compensation for all the racket they've caused.
Yeah, make an opportunity, Nefer.
Wait, it's...
Shh. Shh.
All right. I suppose that's the only way. If we don't let them in now, they'll be back sooner or later. What a mess.
And it dawned on me that Flins can actually go inside his lantern because he's a fae. So him being a disguise, or at least hiding in his lantern, would be better.
Oh, alright then.
Yep.
Well, I'd say that sounds like an impartial proposal. What say you? Or are you suddenly unsure of yourselves?
Come on, everyone! Move it!
bar room, too. Don't be stealing my food now.
No sign of Flint.
But how can that be? Hasn't he always stayed here?
Done searching, are we? Guess it's time to uphold your end of the bargain, huh?
Yeah, you owed us some money, too. Give me the moolah. Give me the mora. And here for your ass kicked. After teaching the group a harsh lesson, she finally lets him go.
So, Paimon, you've been waiting to ask me something, haven't you?
Yeah, how did they even find us here?
My inside man with the Lightkeepers informed me that you paid the crime scene a late-night visit. I surmise that you must have rendezvoused with Flins and obtained some new information. Then, early this morning, a group of people gathered at the town gates, news spreading amongst them that the Wild Hunt could disguise itself by taking on familiar faces. Everyone started throwing out the names of possible suspects. No one, seemingly, was exempt. And amidst it all, Flints's name started gaining more and more traction. I'm sure his solitary lifestyle may have played a part, but I wouldn't discount Rerir throwing fuel on the fire in secret.
So, did Flint make his escape after hearing about this?
And that's where I, Yehoda, the quick-witted, fleet-footed backbone of the curatorium, got my chance to shine, while everyone was super focused on the argument in the main hall. I, alone, noticed an opening.
I got her to climb up to a window to help Flint's out, only for her to return with nothing but a lantern.
Aw, come on, pause. I was just getting started.
We initially intended to bring Flint's back to the curatorium and wait those people out, but I never expected this to be all that was left. I imagine, though, that he wouldn't have left something that was so seemingly important to him behind.
Might he intend to come back and get it later? Maybe. I'm not sure.
Should we tell them?
Well, he's out of harm's way now, so that's not super important, right?
Yeah, let's not spill the beans just yet.
Oh?
What Paimon means
Damn
to
it, Paimon.
say is, we got lots of new intel to share.
Close one, Paimon, close one.
All right, then. Yehoda, contact the others. We're going to need all hands on deck. Let's have this discussion over at my place.
Yeah. He's gonna appear at any point.
I see. So Flint's has a fragment taken from within a Wild Hunt anomaly.
Is he gonna be okay now that he's on his own again?
I mean, you'd be surprised if he just walks through the hallway here.
Earlier, he said that the fragment had gone still, so it's probably of no use to Rerir now.
In that case, Rerir shouldn't have any reason to keep pursuing him, right? So was all that ruckus back at the flagship just an act of spite? Or what?
Honestly, I think it's smoke and mirrors.
If I were him, I would have simply turned my attention to collecting other fragments.
A reasonable course of action. Remember what we heard back at the tavern? The actual number of Wild Hunt anomalies destroyed has been greater than Lightkeeper records would indicate. Some of these must have been Rerir's doing. He must have been seeking more fragments.
This much is pretty easy to understand, but why would he pretend to be Soci and put so much effort into getting the cannon up and running again?
Maybe 'cause that'd be more efficient than having to clear anomalies himself.
Okay, Flint's mentioned that if the cannon were fired at the Wild Hunt, the fragments would be blasted to oblivion too.
Yeah, I'm confident that the ammo we're packing has the oomph to do that. But I am a mechanic after all. For me, test data and their conclusions speak loudest. Ooh, why don't we find a few of those fragments ourselves and use Kuuvahki to carry out a little experiment?
Our lab could certainly accommodate such a test.
In other words, we gotta destroy a couple of anomalies and collect fragments from them, right?
Lightkeeper operations have just about ceased following the Sergeant Major's passing. Meanwhile, The Wild Hunt continues to grow in scale by the day. I fear only we can keep the situation under control now.
Then we best act fast. Paimon's got a bad feeling about this.
A feeling we all share, I'm afraid.
The fragments, the cannon, Kuuvahki, Cannon, and the abyss. There must be some thread linking all these factors together. Besides, it's getting revenge on Flins' truly Ray's sole aim. We're missing some decisive connection here, but we're running out of time.
There are 3 Wild Hunt sites that must be dealt with urgently. But I believe we have the capacity to handle it.
Well, since that's the case, I'd like to investigate something on the Lightkeeper's end one more time.
Works for me. And Nefa and I will take our workshop assistants to deal with one of the sites.
The Curatorium will handle another.
And we Frostmoon Scions shall deal with the remaining one.
Because that's there.
Paimon didn't think she'd ever get to see everyone here carrying out a plan together like this.
Never mind you. This is a first for me, too.
Let's head out then. We'll meet back up at my lab with the fragments.
Yeah, if you run into Ray, do not engage him. He's grown much stronger since our last encounter.
Understood.
Time is of the essence now. Our foe could make his next move at any moment, so we must stay in contact with one another.
Gotcha! Stay safe, everyone.
And the lantern's gone.
Anyone seen the lantern? Has Flins dropped by already?
I fear he popped by, but he didn't show up. He just grabbed his lantern and said, I'm off. Thanks for holding it.
Well, considering what you said earlier, you know where we're going next, right?
Yeah. Now I think it's over yonder at the First Night Cemetery? Well, I don't think I ever gone over there just yet, so I guess I'll see you guys when I get there. It looks like we actually made it to this location here. It took a bit of a while because I had to travel for a bit and got through a whole bunch of enemies, and I was kind of distracted because I actually got myself Borderlands 4 and I wanted to try it out for the first time. I think I chose Siren as my first character to make, but unfortunately I was wanting to stream it if I wanted to. So I wanted to ask you guys, if I were to choose Borderlands 4 to stream as my next content making, what would you guys pick if you want me to play as? I mean, I already chose Siren as my testing one, and I do pick it because it is a solo thing. Alright, we're here. So this is the big cemetery, huh?
Oh, no one's guarding this place, just like he said. But, where do we find the information he mentioned?
So there he is here.
This way.
Oh, just in time.
Let's move.
Yeah.
We're running out of time.
I clicked my mouse here. I guess it didn't register? Weird. Whole bunch of ghosts seen here.
Ah! There you are! Okay, let's split up and make this happen. Or not! How are we supposed to read through this many files?
Yeah, this might be
difficult, yes. But it is also our most efficient option. To expose the true intentions of this Rereer, we need to dive into Krai's history.
Hope we don't land on our heads then.
Or are you sleeping? Well, what the?
Ghost!
There's no ghost. What's the matter?
That file suddenly moved by itself. This is a graveyard,
Oh,
right,
no.
Flins? Do these things just kind of happen?
No, because this is a graveyard, a place for resting. Ghosts only rest when they're in their graves. They don't get up, walk around like zombies or skeletons. Unless there's a necromancer.
Many strange things happen here, but this is not one of them.
But that file really did move by itself.
Paimon, I know you're tired, but now it's not the time for jokes.
Hey, come out! Don't scare Paimon like that!
I don't sense anything.
Wild Hunt Phenomena Log?
Another one.
Hey! Another file's moving!
With a similar title, too.
Are we being given hints? I feel no hostility. On the contrary, it seems we're being aided somehow.
Really? Hey! Seriously, another one? Okay then. Paimon will read this one.
Are you able to lift it up, Paimon? This makes it easier. We're gathering key evidence here. Hopefully we'll pull some clues together.
Phew! Finally finished. Oh, Paimon sure could use a long break from long words now. Hope she can remember it all.
I don't know about that.
The material I've read through has all been about past Wild Hunt incidents of enormous scale.
Sorry.
What about you?
Pretty much the same here.
Paimon as well. Guess that makes 3 of us.
Whatever this is, it seems to want us to notice something. Let's bring our files together and give them another look through.
Yeah, they may be separate by certain things, but they all must have something in common.
Alright. Paimon will go fetch hers.
I hope she can lift it.
All these incidents look pretty different.
Wait. I've noticed something. Before the occurrence of these huge Wild Hunt events, a smaller scale one would erupt in the exact same location. And look. All these smaller scale Wild Hunt site reports share a common outcome.
They'd be detected, but would go inactive before any forces could be sent to deal with them. They could then be sealed directly using a tide seal stone. But why?
Sorry, I had to sneeze there. Oh, there was a loud sneeze, and this mic can pick up on anything. Especially the sounds of my AC behind me, or right beside me. So was Wayrear actively clearing these sites?
Some of these records are too old. I doubt he had regained the ability to act freely yet, or we would have met long ago.
And here's another similarity. Kuuvahki and nearby soil completely drained. Could this be important somehow?
Kuuvahki and the Wild Hunt are mutually opposed forces. We Lightkeepers previously believed that these small Wild Hunt sites would temporarily go inactive due to being neutralized by the Kuuvahki present in the soil. But now that we've synthesized all this data, there is a key issue this hypothesis cannot explain.
If the Wild Hunt's power had already been neutralized, why would another large-scale Wild Hunt occur soon after?
Indeed. Despite the name, I would not call a tide seal stone's sealing powers watertight exactly. But for it to fail and the situation to deteriorate in such short order...
Paimon feels like she's almost got it.
Come on, Paimon, your gears gotta grind. The Wild Hunt was not suppressed by Kuuvahki. Instead, it became stronger. And Wayrear wants to use Aino's cannon, the ammo of which is also made using Kuuvahki. Could it be? He can use Kuuvahki?
Yes. That might be it. It could be that when Kuuvahki and Abyssal energies meet, the stronger side will suppress the weaker one. And while Kuuvahki can indeed destroy small-scale Wild Hunt anomalies, should Wayrear be strong enough, the Kuuvahki might be his for the taking instead.
Paimon kinda gets where we're going with this.
The Abyss always seeks to corrupt. This is just like the abyssal threat the Ancient Dragons faced.
What are you referring to?
We had a real close encounter with the Abyss in Netland. It's a force that tries to taint everything. It's hard to explain in detail, but basically, your reasoning makes sense.
So Wayrear also grew stronger on account of the cannon being fired.
Was there a gap between him pretending to be Sergeant Major Sosi and the cannon being fired?
There was. Aino needed to make some adjustments after we finished those repairs. Wayrear, disguised as Sosi, left at that point, leaving him more than enough time to shapeshift into you, return to the Lightkeeper's office and set up the crime scene, before heading over to the cannon's target area and absorbing the Kuuvahki.
It all makes sense. And all that just for the fragment I had with me. It begs the question, what makes it so special that he needs it so badly?
That's still a mystery. Uh-oh.
That's odd. We shouldn't have any guests.
I'm going to assume we might had a tail on us.
I'll go take a look.
Flins don't. What? It's a bird.
Ah, it's an ibis.
Were you sent by Lauma by any chance?
It's carrying a letter! Ooh, Lauma must have sent it. She can speak to little animals. Huh, let's see here.
Situation urgent. The cannon began operating shortly after we left Nasha Town and is preparing to fire. It is locked on to Star Sand Shoal. Please return to Nasha Town and assist with all haste. Lauma.
That's gotta be Rerear's doing. But why is he using the cannon again? Didn't he already fire it once before?
I think he might want to overload the cannon.
No time for speculation. He's already made his preparations. If you recall, his body was incomplete when we last met. If this bombardment continues to increase his strength, he might regain his complete form.
A complete sinner.
What should we do? There's no way we're getting back to Nasha Town in time.
We'll just have to trust him.
Let's go to the cannon's target site. That's where we should find Rerear, and that's where we'll stop him. One moment. Just let me get this news to Lauma. Nasha Town is in their hands now.
Yeah, we gotta trust Aino.
Go! Fly! Not a moment to lose!
Good job, Paimon. Learn how to speak bird speak.
You're here, as expected.
And with that, damn.
Humans, you never change. Always trying to use powers you neither comprehend nor control. But it is also thanks to you that I found a way to return.
You got missing an arm, buddy. Damn.
You've messed with the cannon again, huh? Sorry, but this round's not gonna go your way.
Such faith in your companions. But will the inhabitants of Nasha Town understand why they wish to stop the cannon? I think not. When all they see is the wild hunt surging up everywhere they look, the cannon must seem like their only lifeline.
Yeah, scare them a lot to create a big threat and have them forced to use the cannon, which is he knows how to absorb.
This is the truth I have revealed to them.
So that's why you riled them all up. You were baiting them into firing the cannon.
They did this all of their own volition. The zealous worship of power leads only to annihilation of equally zealous proportions. True power does not heed the commands of the weak.
You were waiting for us to leave Nasha Town then?
Of course. I imagine the one you call Aino would have managed to stop the cannon otherwise. Shame, then, that you proved one step too slow. In their folly, the townspeople will bar the path of all who seek to stop the cannon. And your kind-hearted, weak companions have not the stomach to deal with them. The cannon will not be stopped now.
Well, sir, you look most pleased with yourself. In that case, before you put us out of our misery, I would like to ask you a question, if I may. See this fragment? It once haunted your dreams, but now it seems useless to you. What is it exactly?
That is my corpse.
Sorry, what?
A part of him. It seemed like he was missing a left arm. I would assume that little fragment that he has must be his left arm.
My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling chaos of time itself. But even so, my life and will were not extinguished.
Yeah, funny enough, that look at this guy. He almost looks like Joseph from Fallout New Vegas. But then again, he ain't religious. This guy ain't religious. I don't know.
Every last fragment calls to me. Sooner or later, they shall welcome my return.
What are you even saying?
Huh. So the terror of the Wild Hunt was in fact caused by scattered pieces of your corpse. I guess they don't call you one of the 5 sinners for nothing.
Serendipity guided the fragments to construct an incomplete version of myself, upon which I began collecting more within Wild Hunt sites across the land. But each time, the fragments I obtained were hardly worth mentioning, while that which you hold in your hand was my heart.
So what you're telling me is that this Flins had the opportunity, if he would have known, he would have just break the dang fragment. It would have ended the radar threat for good.
So that's why it responded so strongly to you.
Only by retrieving this most critical piece could I gain mastery over the turbulent Kuuvahki energies and be fully reborn.
Hence, you fired that first shot, hoping to regain enough power to seize the fragment from me.
Are you completely crazy? Weren't you afraid of dying?
I mean, they all did. But then again, he is a sinner. He was cursed to be immortal. So no, they're not afraid.
Dying? Such power has no hope of killing me. It may destroy my form over and over, yet always I rebuild it. It may smash my flesh and crush my bones thousands of times and more. But that is of no consequence to me. What truly infuriates me, however, is how you've destroyed my heart. All that suffering, everything I endured, and all for nothing.
So, want to go for another round then? It's going to turn out the same, you know.
I've adapted to the strength and flow of this Kuuvahki. The next cannon shot will multiply my strength immeasurably. It will not be a full restoration, no. But it will be more than enough to destroy any in this world who stand in my way. Still, I suspect the Kuuvahki will have rendered you down to nutrients for my consumption well before you have the time to kneel before me.
Traveler!
What?
Behind you! Look at that light!
I guess it's gonna fire, ain't it? A short while earlier. Am I gonna be playing as someone else? Pardon me. What the?
Dang it!
What
Who
the?
fired up the cannon without my say-so?
I know,
His
Speedin.
defensive barrier has also been activated, likely in anticipation of interference by malicious actors.
We have a revolt. We have insurrections.
The air is thick with fear and anxiety. It's spooking the birds and beasts. What exactly is going on?
It's a rebellion.
You're here. Looks like this was all part of Rarir's plan. Not only did he plant seeds of suspicion in people's hearts, seems he's now igniting them. Yehoda's gone in to scout out the situation. She'll be back any minute.
I'm back! I'm back! Oh, it's bad out there. Rumors flying everywhere you turn.
Oh, damn.
Something about the Wild Hunt preparing to spawn a wave of monsters, the likes of which we've never seen before.
Yo, it's on fire! It's on fire! Well, it's already junk town anyway, so fire's not gonna do much more.
But that's not even the worst of it. Lots of folks don't even believe the cannon can prevent this crisis, so they're getting ready to make a run for it. Others are trying to make a quick buck out of this whole mess.
How could they still be thinking about Mora when such a catastrophe is imminent?
It's called salvage.
Unprecedented danger brings unprecedented opportunities in its wake. A chaotic situation can bury much wrongdoing. Even those who flee without reserve put themselves at the mercy of the divine. Is it any wonder, then, that some will aim to profit? After all, a gamble that might rewrite one's entire life is hard to come by.
Even so.
Well, seeing as you disapprove of their actions so strongly, Lady Moonchanter, I suggest that you be the one to handle them. Not like that's the only major problem on our plate right now.
Affirmative. We must quell the chaos in Nasha Town as soon as possible. Also, The unexpected activation of the cannon entails a high risk of incorrect operation. This must be stopped in a timely manner.
Well, about that, people have been talking about how someone might come to stop the cannon. They've decided they won't let anyone in.
Hence the barrier.
What? I made that thing! They can't just take it from me! Let me over there. What are they gonna do? Stop me?
No, they're probably just gonna put their hands on your head and pin you because you're small.
They might, if Rerir has already formulated some countermeasure.
Yeah, like the doppelganger thing.
For example, he might have spread a rumor that the Wild Hunt would take your form.
Yeah. No, I cannot. Okay, that is not even scary enough. But what's gonna scary is that's the look of a child who has nabbed every single snack you have hidden from, or at least made something extremely sweet, or at least I know where your snacks are. Gimme. Sorry, the foolishness in me just wants to say it.
Possibility high. If they view the cannon as Nasha Town's only hope, they are likely to conclude that anyone who tries to stop it must be with the Wild Hunt. We will face strong resistance, but they're just ordinary people. Brute force must be avoided, if possible.
There's no time. Let's go into the town. I'll find some way to calm the townspeople. You find a way to stop the cannon. Oh, you're back. And you have a letter?
Just in time.
The Traveler won't make it back in time. So they're heading straight over to Star Sand Shoal instead.
Wait, what? Isn't that the cannon's target? Why would she go there?
Assessing risk level. Maximum.
So if we can't prevent the cannon from being fired...
You might as well destroy it.
Then she's prepared for the worst.
Yep.
And we must ensure that her trust in us is not misplaced. Let's go.
Gotta trust our ladies. And I like that transition here. Oh, that's a beautiful transition. Yeah. Look at all the chaos. That's just trash. Nothing more than that. Ooh. I don't think I could jump. Oh look, some onlookers. And we're like, she's with the Wild Hunt, she's got antlers. Yeah. Here we go. I'm calling it.
Most of those we've met so far have been attempting to escape, so they haven't gotten in our way. But it won't be so easy from here on out. Looks like they formed groups to protect the cannon. If they believe that we're with the Wild Hunt, we'll have no choice but to force our way through.
Is that Lady Lama? But are you really her?
There's the suspicion, there's the doubt.
It's you, Rixa. I believe you recognize this power, having lived on Hisi Island for so long. It is not something that anyone else could imitate.
I do, yes. So it really is you, my lady. But why are you here? Really, I believe you, but the others, well, they'll be on high alert.
The townspeople have been misled into believing that they needed to activate the cannon. I am here to stop them.
But...
I know what you wish to say. Our island and Nasha Town have never had close ties. There should be no reason for me to intervene. But you chose to leave the island. You had the resolve and the courage to start a new life. It is unfair, unjust, that you should be dragged into this mess just as that life was about to begin. I seek to redress this injustice, not only for you, but for everyone here who wishes to live their lives free from this chaos. Please, have faith in our long-standing friendship, and that this is where my heart has led me.
Thank you, my lady. Thank you. Please help us.
Then come. I need you to step forward alongside me, and to do your part too.
All right, I understand.
Seems we chose the right person for the job. All right, everyone. Let us meet again later.
Huh? You're not coming with us?
We won't be able to calm this storm by our power alone. As such, I'll need to contact some, let's call them friends in high places, shall we? Let's go, Yehoda.
Okay. See you again, everyone. That is, if we can.
Pardon me. Alright. Continue onward.
Remember these words. The road shall be paved with truth, and we shall pave it ourselves.
I did not activate it. I did not press anything.
It's you, Lady Moonchanter. It's her. Everyone, it's her.
You're right, my lady. At times like these, we must rely on ourselves.
So these are the other half of the Scions that just left. Okay.
You're actually some abyssal creature, aren't you?
Time to teach you a lesson you won't forget.
Leave this to us, Lady Moonchanter. Go.
Please.
All right.
Clearly innocent.
Yeah, they're trying to calm people down. Oh no. No. Where's the child? Oh no. Someone rescue the child.
Lady Moonchanter, there's a child here!
I can hear her.
It's all right now. Go. Quickly.
Don't tell me they're gonna attack the child. It's gonna make me upset if they try to attack a child, assuming that there's some sort of changeling. Quelled.
You wretched monsters! You're not getting anywhere near the cannon!
The monsters you fear do not exist here. The madness you have fallen to has been the source of untold disasters.
You think we had a choice?
You have a choice.
Destiny is no excuse for greed and destruction.
Yeah, move out of the way. Yeah.
The choice has always been yours to make, and it remains so, even now.
Now get the hell out of my way. Let the lady through. Let the woman through. Preach, sister. Preach.
Thank you for bringing us here. We can quickly overcome the barrier by going upward from over there.
The cannon is all yours now.
Got it. Thanks, Lauma. Inefa, give her a krumkake.
Okay, she is actually giving us a krumkake.
Orders received and immediately deferred. Departure takes priority.
Please, everyone, listen to me. I will not deny that we hold different beliefs, but in the face of the immense threat that hangs above us all, we must persist in trusting one another. Otherwise, rifts will surely form, prized open by those who harbor ulterior motives. If your fear is born of helplessness, if you flee because you know not how to fight, then follow me, you who are lost. I am no god, but so long as we hold our candles steady and unite beneath the same moonlight, no deception or rumors can be concealed from us.
Okay. I guess she activated their ability here, becoming that thing, majestically.
Let us resolve then to defend ourselves and to stand firm against the false illusions by which our foe seeks to beguile us.
Well, I guess that solves it. Inefa and Ino, what are you two gonna do?
Let's go, Inefa. This way up.
Ooh!
This is making me dizzier than I expected.
Oh, she can ride it! And she had to carry
Adjusting
Ino.
route. Make ready.
And she had to hold Ino throughout the trip. I like this. Oh, that's funny.
Out of the way, small fry.
Ooh! Drones? Oh. Get out of here. Alright. What's with these drones? Get out of here. I like... Oh, hey, what are you doing?
What happened to the path?
Track missing. Fall imminent.
Come on, get out of there! Whoa, nice!
I was trying to aim at the recon bot, but I couldn't do it.
Preparing barrier breakthrough.
Do it! Do it!
Brace for impact.
Yeah! I can't yell. And there goes Yehuda. Where were you? Go, break the shield. I know shield breaker. Let's go. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Look how happy I know is. I like that. Good thumbnail. Good thumbnail indeed.
Knuckle Duckle, what are you doing here?
Oh no, you utter bastard. Don't tell me you have to fight that bastard. I knew it. I knew you were trouble when I first saw you.
Ultimatum protocol.
I had a feeling that you were going to be in my way at some point in the main story. I never thought it would come true. I bet you get extra rewards for this. Being you for the second time.
This isn't good enough, we gotta hurry!
Scanning. Kuuvahki ammunition fully loaded. Preheating complete. The cannon is going through its final pre-fire checks.
Alright, let's hit the emergency brake.
Assessment. Not enough time. Emergency brake will cause internal explosion of stored Kuuvahki. Damage assessment. Incalculable. Nasha Town likely to be blasted skyward.
Well, there goes my idea of destroying the cannon.
No, I mean a manual brake, the primitive kind.
A manual brake. Understood. Roger that.
Okay. Uh-oh.
We are out of time.
You got to shift it forcefully. You got to aim it somewhere else. Maybe at the sky, so people can see the moon. Point upwards.
All your efforts have been futile. It is too late.
So you say.
Perhaps you're right. Why aren't you running?
Because I know, my friends. We have trust. Come on, Neffa. Ooh. Give it a massive uppercut, Neffa. Turn it around. Ooh. 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 Blocking it. A scatter shot. And right at the Kuuvahki Research Facility, too. Dude, Marinette's gonna be pissed. It better be enough. Yeah, Marinette's gonna be definitely be angry. It's going hard. Enough of push it upwards. Aim it at the moon. Aim it at the sky. Punch a hole through the window. You got this, Dragon Robot Girl. You got this. It could have gone a little more upwards, but we'll take it. Ooh. Dang. And it already punched holes. Oh, shit. That's a lot of darkness. Well, I guess he has a body now. Because he has got skin. Hey, what's up, Sosuke Eisen? What's up, Eisen? Yeah. Dude looks awesome. Rare blast me against death. Oh, damn. That's a awesome way to introduce the guy. That is an awesome way to introduce the guy. Are we gonna fight him now? It better be.
Well, that's not good.
Sluggish. Torpid. This body is a disappointment.
Well, you're taller than normal people, so give it up A+.
I can barely muster 10% of my original strength. You've ruined everything again.
Well, at least you're alive. Just take an account of that.
Let me guess. You didn't get a human body back, did you?
Mm-hmm. Damn.
What's with him?
He's gonna transform. This is bad. His presence feels completely different now. He's even stronger than before.
Pitifully. Granddaughter. Flinders.
Watch out! Whatever rationality he still had when he was searching for his body is gone. All that's left is the calamity you see before you. A monster fueled by nothing but his own obsession.
Matters not. Having a heart. Being human. It's all irrelevant. Completely and utterly insignificant. You matter not. Does anything in this world.
Damn.
None of it matters to me!
You gotta give this man, the voice behind this dude, some props. He's really doing good. Or farming here.
Fools. Time to die!
You gonna die again, brother? I guess it's time for the boss fight.
You too have the potential to be driven mad by knowledge. But the truths you seek are so insipid, how laughable that you should die for their sake.
And here comes the reinforcements.
You're wrong.
Yo, she's here, my queen.
The unknown is but a fog to be dispersed.
Marionette.
Knowledge is the true pillar of the world.
Yeah. Dude.
You're not the only one who got stronger. Polonia!
Go, Polonia. You got this, my dude. Dude. That is one awesome looking machine. Tell me we're gonna use him. My dude looking like Alucard right there. Dracula. He looks like an abyssal vampire right there. Oh my god. He got the Kamehame. Booyaka shot. Dude. Overpowered much? And looking stylish as hell. Well, there goes that. Ooh, okay. A lot of grabbers.
No, wait! This isn't over!
Ooh. I think she knew what was gonna happen. But dude, God damn. My heart was about to stop.
We're safe?
My Queen Columbina saved our asses.
It seems this young lady aided in our escape.
No.
You have my sincere gratitude, dear madam.
Flins, that is no mere young lady. That is the queen right there of the moon. Have some respect, you Fae scum. Sorry, I like Fae stuff, but yeah. Don't disrespect Columbina.
The flowers here bloom in such peaceful silence. I imagine you would not have invited anyone here were it not an emergency.
Huh. Talk about a good judge character.
Oh? I take it that means you've been here before then. In that case, I count myself fortunate to be your associate.
Columbina!
Ooh.
What did you do that for?
Yes, she knew what was going on. Dude, the way she yelled at her. Oh, damn.
I studied his abilities inside out. Equipped Polonia with comprehensive countermeasures. We were going to settle the score.
But he still broke through, did he not?
What? You expect a battle to be completely one-sided? I just didn't expect him to have no sense of honor whatsoever. Polonia would have been fine in a head-on clash. But battles just get chaotic.
Oh, so you actually thought you could win. Have you been taking care of yourself lately? Your calculations seem to have deviated quite seriously. Perhaps you could try sleeping and rising earlier. Or you could adopt my previous recommendation and...
This is the randomness that everyone talks about. Like, even though you will try to get some questions out of her, she'll just randomly say stuff that doesn't make sense, but she just talks the way she wants to talk. And look at her, she already is used to her nonsense. And the way she's treating Marionette here, she's like the big sister to every Fatui, maybe. Maybe, like how her mannerisms and all. She's the Fatui's big sister, I would assume. Or she left the Fatui, so she's still the big sister to her Marionette here.
Hey, listen here, Columbina. I tolerated your nonsense previously because we were colleagues. There's a Fatui warrant out on your head, and don't you forget that. Don't make me fight you right here and now.
Oh, I was just a little concerned about you, that's all. Just like that time when you weren't making any progress with your research. So you went and cooped yourself up all alone.
Oh, don't tell anybody embarrassing stuff.
That was none of your business! And don't you ever drag me out to one of your freaky hovels again! Come on, Polonia! We're leaving!
Well, anyway, thank you.
We would have been in a tight spot without you. This was quite unexpected.
I was worried about you, too. Not only because the remains of the Eternal Moon Goddess cannot fall into his hands, but also because you've done much for me yourselves. And then well, I brought your associate along for the ride, too. But that was as much as I could do.
You're not afraid to speak your mind, miss. I like that. Please, call me Flins. It is my honor to make the acquaintance of one such as yourself.
Still, what do we do now? Riri's gotten stronger again. At this point, it doesn't seem like we can beat him.
And it was like 10% of his power. So yeah.
We did block most of the Kuuvahki, so I'd say we've put a lid on his plans for now at least. But we still don't know what his aims are, and he may continue gathering power. So we must be very careful.
After you left, I could no longer sense his presence.
That means it's safe out there for now, right?
A question, if I may, kind Miss Columbina. When the cannon's Kuuvahki beam was deflected earlier, I saw several bolts of energy streak toward Hisi Island, only to be blocked. Did you also have a hand in that?
No.
I see. Curious.
Oh yeah, the cannon veered off course in the end, didn't it? Paimon wonders how Aino and the others are doing. Let's head back and check on them.
In that case, Miss Columbina, I shall not disturb your serenity any longer. Thank you once again for coming to the rescue.
Go now, all of you. Do not worry.
Thank you. And she strained herself again.
My strength still isn't returning.
So she's gotten weaker. Huh.
It seems my time is running out.
Oh, don't tell me you're dying. Don't say that. Yeah, don't say that. Alright, so we done all that. So let's go ahead and head back into town and see how things are holding up. My assumption is that the mess is already cleared up here. Yeah. Everyone convenes, recounting what happened to them and sharing what they learned.
Fortunately, we were able to minimize the harm. Only a few townspeople were hurt. But the Reikir of Solnari has now gained a complete form, while we still know nothing about his goals.
It seems we have done something akin to releasing a vicious cuckoosaur into the wild. I'm sorry. Is no one here familiar with cuckoosaurs?
That was a random thing to say. Also, I have never seen an angry cuckoosaur.
Paimon knows what you mean, but that analogy seems more than slightly understated.
Yeah.
He said that this world means nothing to him, so it is possible that he doesn't have a reason to fight us at the moment. If his objective had been revenge alone, we would likely have no recourse.
Is there, still time for me to tender my resignation?
You've been saying you want to resign, but you want to work, no matter what. Uh-oh, there she is. She ain't taking no...
Just kidding, just kidding. Don't worry, boss, I know there's no running now.
Yeah, she ain't taking no quitters.
So my cannon, my pride and joy was a hindrance rather than a help. You know what? I'm gonna dismantle it right now.
No. This wasn't your fault, I know. Nor it was it the cannons.
That's right. And it still works on normal wild hunt anomalies. Don't let this get you down, I know.
Flins, we'll need you to attend to the aftermath with the Lightkeepers. Don't worry, I've explained everything to them. You're in the clear.
Thank you.
My thanks. For that and for everything else I hear you did to help us arrive at the truth.
Had you been willing to show yourself in public more often, you would not have been so easy to isolate, you know.
Point taken. I will give that some thought. I suppose that's one way I'd benefit from replacing Sergeant Major Sosi.
You mean you're being promoted?
Really? He's joking, Paimon.
Was Paimon the only one who didn't get that?
Well, if you've got a moment, would you like to come with me? There's a certain gentleman I'd like to send off on his final journey.
Yeah, Sosi, huh? Alright. Looks like we're back at this little memorial, huh? A lantern in his arm.
This man was like a lighthouse. Here he lived as if it were a mere matter of course, and brought light and grace to those around him. But people, once used to illumination, are apt to ignore the lantern's presence. Slowly, gradually, he came to think as such himself. I have achieved too little. I must do better. There is more work to be done. Perhaps his end was tragic. But I remain proud of the way in which he illuminated the path for others. Every shadow born of the light shall remember it.
Oh, poor guy.
I once heard the tale of a lantern fae.
I've heard that one too.
And because you are the guy. And I like to say the same to him. There's no need to be fixated on the outcome.
Is that so? Well, you're right. It may seem that our efforts were in vain, that Rerir achieved his goals, but we will pursue him to the last. Even if the outcome is not what we wish for. It is not dissimilar to the role of a graveyard keeper. We do not seek to bring the dead back to life, only to grant them peace.
Well, I'm glad to hear that's how you see it.
Oh, what are you two talking about? Care to explain?
Not right now, Paimon. I'll tell you when we get back.
Okay.
Either way, the Lantern Fae is not playing the leading role in these final rites. Lightbearer, with your blood you have paved the road to glory and justice. Even as we hurry on, bruised and battered though we may be, stay a while and look back upon the world and all its love and hatred until it closes its eyes in the depths of night and a lantern lit for you alone flickers softly into life. Thank you for everything, Sergeant Major Sosi.
Lightbearer, with your blood you have paved the road to glory and justice. Even as we hurry on, I think it's just we recited a eulogy. Yeah. 07 to Major Sosi here. He lived as he died. Or at least he lived as a hero, died as a hero. I don't know. I don't know how these speeches go. I don't think whatever I say...
Hey, it's the Wanatar! Should we go after her? Or do you have someone else you'd like to meet?
Wait, what is my optional objectives? Hold on a second. What? Yeah. Hang on. Let me see. You can follow Wanatar, but we should also go chat with the Nefer Lama or Nefer Yehoda. Alright, you know what? Let's go and find anyone. Why is it... Hang on a second. Do I have to... I guess we could go with Dory if we can. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be an anecdote or not, but I think those icons showing up on the screen just shows me, hey, they're over here. Alright, let me see if I can fast forward this to find Dory. Because I don't know why it just makes me go to the map every time. Alright, there she is.
What brings you here? Didn't expect to see you around again. And where have you been, huh? Didn't run away or anything, did ya? Oh, of course not. I was simply elsewhere discussing business deals. Indeed, it was all thanks to you that my little store was saved. I am grateful, so grateful.
Okay, you can cut it with the acting now.
What? Why, I wasn't acting in the slightest.
I mean, this is why you put your store on the bottom of the place so it gets least destroyed.
And didn't I tell you that my prices were reasonable? Oh, but you still turn to that curatorium of secrets or whatever it is they call it.
Oh, she got jelly?
If even regulars such as you abandon ship like this, what can a businesswoman do but take her wares elsewhere?
You're too wary of the curatorium.
And how should I not be, Running small overseas enterprises is no mean feat. Never mind when such formidable competition exists. Forget it. Fortune and destiny are as one, so there is no use complaining. It's not as if Nefer did me no favors on account of our common homeland when I first arrived. If anything is to blame, it is the lack of opportunity to have her owe me in turn big time. Now then, should she ever need anything, you make sure, make doubly sure, to inform me first, alright?
That's why you're my favorite merchant. At some point. Alright, does that count? I think it did count. So let's go ahead and find Lelma if I can.
Kuuvahki creation complete. Please, enjoy while it's hot.
She really did make the Kuuvahki.
Thank you for going to the trouble of remembering that, Miss Inefa. May this taste bear witness to a friendship that will endure forever and a day.
Understood. However, I fear that Kuuvahkis do not keep for that long. A week at most may pass before their taste deteriorates.
That's not quite what I meant by...
Oh? We appeared to have some guests.
They must have followed the aroma of the Kuuvahki. It's all right. Come closer. Inefa's a friend.
Aw.
Affirmative. In fact, I can devise a cereal omelet based on individual preferences before crushing it into servings to share around.
Huh?
What's going on?
What are they saying?
They are discussing your address. They wish to go home with you.
Oh, they want to visit her. Aw. Ain't that cute? Ain't that adorable? Now, where to next? I'm not sure if I should go to Flins here, but I think I need to go to Nefer. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, there they are.
Boss, do you remember that thing that I wanted to ask your opinion about?
About quitting the job?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much effort should the Curatorium of Secrets put in if we were to work with others again?
1.
Is that a 1? Isn't that kinda low?
Guess again.
A 10?
Wait. You mean 0? But wouldn't we just be slapping our brand on the joint venture and calling it a day? Why even team up at that point?
Yehoda...
She wants to work with others, but I think due to her nature, she can't really admit it.
What I mean to say is that there is neither an upper nor lower limit.
She's always a neutral. I get it. She'd rather be in the middle.
Aw, that's just like you, boss. Always thinking ahead. Wait a minute. That's not an answer at all. Is it? Oh, come on. Just give me a number, boss. Please.
That's more adorable too, but then again, who else can we go with? I know Flins. I think I know Flins might be the last people I need to talk to. How do I get there? Please, no. Where is that? Oh. Is that right here?
Flins? Don't see you coming around here often. Just feel free to take a look. I'm busy right now.
Well, I've come to visit you, Miss Aino. Here, I've brought some snacks from town in their traditional butter flavor. So, where should I leave them?
More of that delicious pie.
Shh! Inefa might hear you!
Inefa's not here.
So, what's the occasion? Are you gonna say that the rat Nikki will be taking over all Wild Hunt incidents after that hiccup with the cannon?
Aww.
And criticize a genius like yourself on account of results that none of us could anticipate. We would not be that crass if we really did do that. I dare say we shall never again see technological breakthroughs.
Sweet talker.
Yeah, compliment her.
It gladdens me to have set your heart at ease.
Anyway, what's the matter exactly?
Well, could you help me repair this lantern? I did bring it to Nasha Town to get it fixed, but it broke again during our previous battle.
You want a genius like me to go fix a lantern?
Oh, my apologies. Perhaps this request should be better directed to Miss Inefa. And perhaps the snacks, too.
What? I mean, I can totally do this, no problem. Wait right there. I'll be done before you can say fix it.
Fix it. But yeah, he prepared that for everything. The snacks, he didn't have to spend a single mora.
Much obliged, then.
He won this round.
And next time this happens to you, make sure to come to me first, you hear?
Aw. Okay, I think that's all of them, I think. Okay. So, damn. Can I speak to these guys?
Ah, fancy meeting you here. I've decided my lantern has earned itself some thorough maintenance after that rather intense battle. Thank you for keeping my secrets, despite knowing as much as you do.
I mean, I didn't have time to ask for this before, but why were the Lightkeepers able to detect your lantern?
Well, because otherwise I'd get in trouble with the Starshiner. If they couldn't detect my own lantern, I suspect the higher-ups would foist a standard-issue Ratnik lantern on me. A Ratnik carrying 2 lanterns. Imagine that. It would be an aesthetic transgression of the highest order.
Whatever you say. I don't think I actually looked around to talk with Yehuda or Nefer.
Fix my lantern, he says. Please, this won't take 10 minutes. If only everyone knew what the heck they were doing. Take that Hinsa, for instance. How in the world do you end up creating an integrated controller for the cannon and the barrier from random components people ask you to fix? Ugh, it gives me a headache just thinking about it. I gave him a real earful and told him to send me regular reports. If he's been working on it lately, I want to hear about it. Yeah, I mean, I know I'm partly at fault too, alright?
Aw. Don't be like that. Alright, let's go find Luanatar if I can figure out how to get there. Alright, now that it's working again, let me see if it works. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Okay. Time to ride. I'm not doing this again. Hey, it's Columbina.
Columbina! What are you doing here?
Was it not you who recommended such walkabouts
I mean,
to
on
me?
the beach.
Yeah? But aren't you afraid the Fatui will see you?
Zandrone seems uninterested in my capture, and the others are unlikely to risk making contact at all. They have more troublesome affairs to deal with.
Maybe if I had to guess, he is a threat to all who live in Odd Krai.
Well, it's good to come out for a walk either way. So, how do you feel? Is Nasha Town to your liking?
The flow of Kuuvahki is somewhat turbulent, and the people are ill at ease. However? Is this where you purchased the dishes you treated me to?
Yes.
Are you serious? That's what she's concerned about? Berries and fried meat? Well, we can take you to grab a bite if you'd like to. There's all sorts of delicious stuff out here that you won't get to try at home.
You've been quite subdued. Thorny questions on your mind, perhaps?
I'm concerned about Weir.
I could not gain any insight into his schemes, I fear, now that he has donned a shape and form. Selling his power short would prove a fatal error, but that power of his plays host to an obsession that borders on mania. I cannot say if that fixation is directed at the moons or at something else. Perhaps understanding the subject of his fixation shall prove key to repelling him in the future.
So let's talk about the Fatui.
Well, Zandrone's daily routine is highly irregular, while the doctor often orders people around. As for
I
Arlecchino...
don't think I'm talking about the Harbingers here.
Was that not what you were curious about?
I don't know.
Well then, have you been to that experimental design bureau of theirs? That weapon will play a key role in the Tsaritsa's plan. That's what I've heard,
What was it?
anyway.
Stuza?
And what plan is that precisely? Well, I cannot say I care.
As expected. So I've been thinking about our spaceship.
I could look into the Eternal Moon's marrow for you if you wish it so. But after our previous attempt, I suspect your spaceship has been intentionally hidden away. Perhaps someone has certain truths they wish to hide from you, or from others. And I doubt there are many who could accomplish such a feat.
I'm good for now. That's all the questions I can only ask.
I still wish to return to the moon that belongs to me. That is where the answers lie buried. That is my true home.
And we will get to the moon, however. We will try. And with that, Act 2 is complete, and I am done for tonight. Wait, is there more? Okay.
Interesting. You followed me this far. Why not show your face?
Haha! Right! Right you are. I forgot to introduce myself.
It's Varka, isn't it?
The name's Varka, Knight of Boreas, and Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
That's the cliffhanger? You're gonna end it just like that. I'm gonna pick it out, but it is. What? Where? What does that say? Island. Okay. I think that's it. Okay, so I think that's about it for this video. We caught up with the story for now. We did Act 1, both Act 1 and Act 2. And I don't know if this is gonna be an hour or too long. If it's like, I would have to take my other video and pull it out from my YouTube channel and try to put it together to make it in an all-in-one video. So I might redo them. I would do, depending on how much time I had on that one. So what I could do for now is, we've done everything. We've done the story, and assuming we're going to do the events that are here as well. Now that we got done the story, we got access to do the other quests as well, to help unlock these things for Columbina in her moon shrine, I believe. And I think I'm going to be doing Blessings of the Frost Moon, or is it these the 3 moon quests, I would believe. Yeah, because they all be a chain quest, I would assume, because they have the same symbol, they have the same icon here, and I think they're called Silver Moon Solanic Chronicles, I believe. Yeah, Solanic Chronicles quest will be available after 3 days, huh? Okay, like I mentioned before, I can only do. I'm gonna assume I gotta do these quest lines. I assume, maybe, I'm not sure. So I'll just probably be doing those quests, I believe, here or here. Since I started at Kuuvahki Workshop with Aino, I would assume that I'm going to be doing those. Yeah. Since I've already recorded parts of the video during my first recording in, I would assume, part 3 of it. Yeah. The other video that I did this week. I've already went ahead and took the half that I did here, and I've already about to make it for the next video. So, well, that's it. Everything's done. Everything's finished. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So thank you all for watching this video, and I really hope you did enjoy this video. If you did enjoy this video, please give this video a like or a dislike. And if you have anything to say about the video, the story, and what you want to expect, let me know in the comment section down below. Also, if you guys really do like the videos that I make, be sure to check out my YouTube channel. And if you're interested in more, please click the subscribe button to help me grow, to help my channel grow, to help the YouTube make my videos known a bit. And share them with your friends, share them with people that might be interested in this stuff. A little commentary here and there, or my lovely narrations when I do read narrations. I do that in Reverse 1999 only because I do like the storytelling. Also, I do believe I have gotten some games as well that I may showcase probably in the weekend. For example, I have been intrigued and interested in a game called Blue Protocol, which is some sort of MMORPG, but according to Steam reviews, it seems it's gotten some negative reviews. But I will find that out for myself, and I'm still trying to catch up on some events in Crystal Vatland. Also, yes, for the answer to the one comment I had in my first video of Crystal Vatland, yes, Town of Beginnings somehow ends up being tragic. It's funny. So, yeah. And it's a good thing too I finished this before 4 days, because I wouldn't have gotten all this sweet material to upgrade my characters as well. Now, like I said before, I might continue with Light Gleaner's Journey to finish it, because it's already about 3 days since that little time limit was just there. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed that video as well. I think I'm gonna be finishing up with the Genshin Impact's events or main stories. I could do the stories later, but I think there is more pressing matters. So as soon as I finish with Light Gleaner's Journey, I might go back to Xenophon Zero, and I'm not sure if I should stream it or make a video of it with my recordings to do the second the second main story of season 2. I think it might be 2.3. I don't remember. I literally do not remember what version it is, because apparently just about a few days ago a new character was already out in Sinners of Khaenri'ah, and a new story came out with it as well, which it's gonna pressure me to keep on going, to keep on trying to catch up, and it's gonna be a little frustrating. Plus, the way I'm speaking right now, I'm trying to buy some time so I can add more minutes or hours in minutes to this whole thing. So again, I will stress this again. If you, like I said, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will be seeing you guys in the new one. So peace out. Have an awesome weekend. Have a good night. Have a good day. Have a good evening. Enjoy the snacks. Enjoy the vibe. Enjoy a little bit of me trying to read all the dialogue, if there are no dialogues left. So yeah, this was an interesting thing. So again, good night. Bye.